Hello, we are live. We are live. Here goes.
From Clonka come, thy food stamps be done in the attic as in the bodega. Give us this day our daily peanut butter, and forgive us our transgressions as we forgive those who transgress against us, who harass against us. Lead us not into good, but deliver us from struggle straps. For thine is grandma house. Oh my god.
It's me, Begzy.
And I'm a movie producer. I'm a movie producer.
That's it. We're done. We're good here. You know what? I'm gonna leave you alone after this, DC.
But I can be on a plane tomorrow to Quebec if that's what you really want. I will be the tribute. I'll be the tribute, and you keep on reminding people that I'm older than you. So, but I'll show you a thing or two. I'm 5'9". Stop lying. Stop lying. Oh, Pebbles, the world hates me. I don't know why. People put batteries in my back. You wish you had my tattoo. Clara gave me a hitty. Hello, Clara, who art in the DC, sorta, in the Washington DC. Our Clara, who art in the DC, how to be thy muma. From litigation come, thy war chest be done in the attic as it is in Washington. Give us this day our daily goose fat, and forgive us our EPOs, as we forgive those who take out EPOs against us. Lead us not into Botox, oh no, but deliver us from the gird. For thine is Mrs. Nick's house, the designer bags and the Blinky vapes forever and ever. Amen.
Okay, and that's our intro. So, all right. So let's see. We know Jeff. Thank you for putting the links in the chat, Jeff. Thank you. Revenge of the Girds. Revenge of the Girds. Good to see you. And Vintage Camera Girl. Yes, you were. Yes, you were gifted a membership. Yes. So welcome to the Mad Hatters. Yes. Sarah's Corner is in the house. So is Harmony in Life. Good to see you both. Betsy Blackbird. Yeah, well, it was a great day until a bit earlier. Technology, which I suck at, which I'll explain in a minute. Yeah. Yes, you were gifted a membership. Indeed. Indeed. Trisha Steph. Hello, Steph. Good to see you. Trisha Lynn. Good to see you too. Yeah. Steph. Josette. Hello. Hello. Ooh, that sounds cool. Making brownies. Right on. Hayden. Good to see you. Cross stitching your way into the background. Right on. Right on. Right on. So, anyways, yes, we're all here. I realize GP is going live at about 8 o'clock, I think. At 8 o'clock, we're going to try and be done around here by then. We may overlap by 15, 20 minutes. I try my best not to put these streams coinciding with others in the community, but if I were to strictly to adhere to that rule, I'd never stream. Now, I know some people would like that I never streamed again. I know those from the attic or the bodega. But I'm not here to make them happy. Hey, Agni, good to see you. I'm not here to make them happy. No, I'm not. And now that I have channel memberships, I seek to entertain. I seek to entertain indeed. Yes, please hit the thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Yeah. Now, we're reviewing Clonka's video from yesterday. Now, I realize many others have done so. We're not going to do the whole thing. I mean, we're certainly not going to go over her lousy taste in music and her little road trip to Chicago, except to say that I'm pretty sure Begzy had the best day that he's had in a while, having the whole attic to himself. No Clonka. No Clonka to hover over him. Trying to get him to earn his allowance. Hey, Sasha, good to see you. Did it really? Aw. Well, we're going to review him too. We're going to review his temper tantrum too. But I just want to review the part first with the Clonka after she posted my dad's obituary. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, after posting my dad's obituary. Yeah. Yeah, she starts going into a diatribe. Apparently, she thinks she knows me better than I know myself. Yes, boys and girls, Clonka knows me better than I know myself. And we're going to see how that works. Yeah. Hey, David, good to see you. Good to see you, David. Take you off what? Take you off what? Take you off what? Hang on. Okay. Okay. Steph, what's wrong? Steph, what's wrong? Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Oh, the prayers. The prayers. Is that what we're referring to? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll get it off. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. God dang, I forgot about that. Because I was gonna have to remove that in order to share the screen to review, right? So, anyways, yeah. So we're only going to review pretty much what Clonka said about me, maybe a little bit afterwards, I don't know. And then we're going to get into Begzy's stream from earlier today. LA, I think it's earlier today. My last live really upset him. My last live, I was talking about YouTube Reject. I was reacting to YouTube Reject. Why is he upset about that? Dang. Why is he so upset about that? Okay. Oh, okay. No, you. Okay. I got it. All right. So, anyways, let's get to it. And I think I've said hello. And all right, we're going to get to it now. And we're going to start with Clonka. All right. Here we go. Okay. It's called Love and Rockets, Chicago and Sped Updates. All right. Yeah. Yes, that's right. You are pretty, Steph. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Okay. All right. Clonka. Hi, Clonka. So we're not starting from the beginning. We're starting at the close to the 55-minute mark. Okay. It's after she posted my obituary.
who can make his own choices, but when the child was younger, Fedora was not allowed to be near him. I
What?
wonder.
What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on. Okay.
Very upset about that. She has spoken about her own father like a dog. She admitted, or she said, that if she had smiled or smirked in the house, that her mother would have slapped her across the face. So it sounds like there's quite a bit of dysfunction in that.
No, there's a particular smirk, a smile of contempt. Yeah, that would have been wiped off my face. You see, I come from that same generation that you do, Clonka. Yes. But I'll tell you one thing. At least my dad didn't try to shoot me. Mm-mm. He did not try to shoot me.
That family. And I'm positive that there was a reason why her brother didn't allow her to be around his son for so many years. Now,
So many years? You don't know how old he is, do you? That's a good thing, probably. You don't know how old he is, do you? I'll just say this. Okay, he ain't that old. He ain't that old. He's not even a teenager. He's not even a teenager, and he was adopted. He was adopted. Oh, what? He wasn't adopted at birth. Okay, he wasn't adopted at birth. Okay, and the only reason I can't see him as often as I'd like is because I live 500 kilometers away. Oh my God! But do tell me more. Tell me more about this, because you seem to know more about this than I do. What do I know? What do I know? It's just my family, right?
now, apparently, the son is an adult now who can make.
The son is an adult? No, he's not. Oh my God. My brother has an adult son. And I never knew about him. My bro would never be a deadbeat dad. No, he wouldn't. No, if he had another child elsewhere with somebody else, he would have stepped up to the plate somehow. He would have done the best he could. Why? Because it's how my parents would have. My parents would have made sure that he did. Okay, let's put it that way. My parents would have really made sure that he did. Yeah. My brother's son is not even in high school yet. He's not even in middle school. Oh my God. Oh my God, your information is off. Oh God.
His own choices, but when the child was younger, Fedora was not allowed to be near him. I wonder why.
He is a child now. Okay. Stay away from him, by the by. But yeah, he's a kid now. And when I go visit my family, I see him, which is about 2 or 3 times a year I go. But because they live so far, no, I can't see them every week. I can't see them every week. I live here, they live there. Yeah. Yeah. And the reason I don't live where they do is because it's too bloody expensive. Too bloody expensive. You gotta be a rich bitch to live. You gotta be a rich bitch to live here too. But at least I was grandfathered in for a lower apartment. Oh my God, Clonka. You got it. But do tell us more. Do tell us more. We just learned so far that my brother has a grown son that lives God knows where. Uh-huh. Yeah. Coming to you guys in chat. Hey, funny girl. Oh, God. I can't get over this. I can't. What was the last time? I don't know. I mean, I wear black a lot too. Here's another thing you and I have in common, Clonka. We both wear black a lot. Yes. Okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. Steph, you're a very pretty girl. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. These folks in the attic and in the bodega, what the fuck do they know? Hey, they think my brother had a grown-up son that nobody knows about. She's iceberging. I wonder when the dementia truly takes over. Will she also go shotgun chest to chest mode? You know, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Ah, very true, Death. Very true. David, she's lost it. I wouldn't be surprised if she. Yep, true. Hey, funny girl. Good to see you. Now, David, he's going for the headshot, remember? Very good, David. Very good. Where would she even get the idea that you can't go near your nephew? I have no idea, funny girl. I can. It's just I don't live nearby. I visit them 3 times a year. They cannot come to Montreal because traveling with the child is a bit. I'm not going to get into the details, but suffice to say, it's a bit problematic for them to travel anywhere with the child. So I visit 3 times a year, and I get to see him then. I get to see him then when I go see him. But nice try, Clonka. But there's this whole grown-ups. Yeah. I don't, probably traffic. This is the idiotic stuff that traffic brings up, vintage camera girl. It's probably traffic. Unlike her or Negs, your brother and his wife were vetted and had to be approved for parents. Exactly. Yes, they were. They were. They wouldn't be able to pass that test. They'd take one look at the state of the house. Ain't that right, Jeff? Hey, Kimmy Sunshine. Good to see you. Good to see you. Before she loses her mind, I want Megs to spend all her money. Well, he's well on his way to doing just that, Sasha. He's well on his way to doing just that. It's good to see you, Kimmy. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, so far what we've learned is my brother has this whole ass grown adult son somewhere in the world that none of us know about. God.
Hi, Fedora. We all know that you hate children. Okay. And we all know
And that's why I worked around them. Yeah, very good. That's why I worked around them. I hate children. That's why I worked around them.
that you're an incredibly jealous, bitter woman who
You could say the same about you. Takes one to know one, don't it? Don't it, dear?
is jealous of anyone who has something that she doesn't, which is basically, everybody on the planet except for the losers who follow you in your community. Who are every bit as
the losers who follow me in my community. Yeah, look at me. I got be jealous of this attic, which is full of crap and boxes with dolls and yeah. I mean, God, I have a pretty big apartment. It's falling apart. It's decrepit, but damn it, at least it's kept clean. I have regular housekeeping service. Damn it. But at least it's large and I pay super cheap rent and I have a roommate. I have a roommate. No, he is not my boyfriend. He is not my partner. He is just my roommate. But you know what? He's like the big brother. He's like the older brother I never had. Mr. Me, he's like the older brother I never had. And I am grateful he lives here with me. Yeah. He's at work right now. Yes, work. Something your gigolo knows nothing about, Clonka. He's at work. Yeah, Mr. Me is at work. Yeah, he drives a forklift. Yeah, that would be too dangerous. Actually, riding a forklift, we don't want to see Beggs on a forklift. No.
pathetic as you are. And I want to know why it is that you feel that
I'm so jealous that there's a Christmas tree that won't disappear. It's the middle of summer. It's not, I mean, it's close to summer solstice. And we got that Christmas tree in the background. Yeah, I'm so jealous of that. So jelly. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm so jealous. I'm going to play my tambourine. Yeah. I'm going to play my tambourine. There we go. Whoa. Okay.
I don't have the right to show your father's obituary and describe him as a distinguished actor.
Because that, okay, because that was a dox. You didn't dox just me. You doxed my family too, you bitch. This is the thing none of you gets. Every time you post my father's obituary, you are doxing my family, who have nothing to do with what I do on YouTube. They have absolutely nothing. I don't even think they know what I do on YouTube. Honestly, I prefer to keep it that way. I mean, yeah.
Academic. When you have talked about
He was an accomplished academic, and before that, my grandfather, his father was a UN man. He was the Secretary General of ICAO in the 60s. He was the Ministry of he worked for the Ministry of Economics just before World War II in the Netherlands. He worked in Lebanon. He did a lot of work in Lebanon. Yeah, my dad was raised in Beirut. What's your point? What's your point?
My father like a dog. You keep on bringing up my family. You talk about Negs. You talk about AK. You talk about her
AK is your family too? AK is your family too? Oh,
family. You talk about everybody's families, but nobody's allowed to talk about your father. And when somebody posts that obituary,
you can talk about my dad. Just don't post the fucking obituary. You can talk about my dad all you want. Just A, make sure the information is correct. And B, don't post the fucking obituary. You just doxed members of my family, you idiot.
you go completely mental.
Because you doxed my family members. And also, it desecrates his memory. Yeah, the obituary, putting his obituary up there, it desecrates his memory. The man hated technology. He did all to rebel against technology. He hated social media even more. This is not very dignified. What part of that do you not get, dear? What part of that do you not get? It desecrates his memory, and you doxed my family members. Plus, you doxed my ex. God.
Completely fucking mental. Now, Next brought up a point in stream the other day.
You went all mental if somebody doxed you. I remember when you and Beggs were enemies, okay? You were not friends yet. And all Beggs had to do was mention number 3. And you went mental. You went berserk. Just the number 3, as if you were the only one with apartment 3 in all of Washington, D.C. Good God. On the other hand, you all are doxing my family. God, they have nothing to do with this. This is not their fight. Seriously, this is not their fight.
Day, about a time when an obituary pertaining to his family was passed around, and I made it very.
I never flashed an obituary around, but I did see it. You just don't like it when the truth comes out about you and Loverboy. Okay, he was just a sperm donor for that kid. That's it. He was a sperm donor.
Clear in chat, and I'm going to make it very clear when it comes to you, Fedora.
Oh.
My parents were in their 90s when they died, which is why it doesn't bother me when people talk about their deaths, when people talk about their obituaries.
Yeah, well, maybe there's no one to dox. You're the only one. So maybe that much older half brother apparently you have. I don't know, allegedly. I don't know if that's true or not. But maybe it wouldn't bother you doxing your half brother, assuming he exists. I don't know. But you have no problem with doxing other family members?
You can post their obituaries as much as you want. Now, I said my father doesn't.
Oh, please, I wouldn't do that. I'd get a lot more creative and medieval than that. You know that. By the way, when are you coming to Montreal? That would be a bigger event. You coming to Montreal than your Loverboy's little Cowapalooza. Yeah.
Doesn't have one. My mother does. If you want to dig that up and post it, go the fuck ahead, right ahead. I don't give a shit. Because they were in their 90s, they lived.
You know, I don't care about that. I would do something completely other and medieval with you first.
Full lives.
Mm-hmm.
And when they died, it was a natural outcome.
Goody for you.
It was something that we were all expecting to happen.
Goody for you.
Because my father was 93 and my mother was 90.
We don't care.
No, my father was 92 and my mother was 90.
Whatever.
Was she 93?
Oh my goodness.
No, she hadn't reached her 93rd birthday. Whatever. She was 92 as well. So that's why it doesn't bother me when people talk about obituaries pertaining to members of my family. Longevity runs in my family.
Goody for you.
So it doesn't bother me. And your father, Fedora, was a grown man who I suspect was elderly.
He
But
was.
in the case of the other obituary that was being passed around like a playing card and discussed, that was the obituary of somebody who died very prematurely indeed. And if you can't tell the difference between those two things, I'm not going to let you get away with it by saying that it's because of your dementia or whatever.
Hey, I never posted it. I never posted it. I've seen it, but I've never posted it. I don't know who, I don't remember who posted it originally. I'm assuming Mason's obituary we're talking, she's spewing about. I never did that. But okay, go ahead and believe what you want. But I never posted it.
No, it's because you're a poisonous, evil,
Ooh,
nasty woman
ooh, ooh, ooh.
who hated her parents.
I know you are, but what am I? Again, I know you are, but what am I?
And who has projected her hatred, especially of her father,
Yeah,
onto men with children. And it's
no, I
obvious to
haven't.
everyone. You are a failure in every aspect of your life.
Bitch, I never said I hated my dad. Yeah, I had a contentious relationship. Part of the problem was because he was a chronic alcoholic, albeit a functional alcoholic who was well accomplished. That's probably why he only hit rock bottom at the end of his life, unfortunately. Sadly, that's what it took. He never had a rock bottom because of that. But yeah, but I mean, I had a contentious relationship for a variety of reasons. But yeah, you don't know that you would know more about than I would. Tell me more about myself because I enjoy getting enlightened. Tell me more about myself, shrink, Clonka. Yeah, tell me more about myself. Yeah. But no, for the record, I don't hate my dad at all. There are times I still miss him. I remember he did a lot to help me out of a lot of scrapes. He did. And even now, when I get into a scrape 10 years after his passing, when I get into a scrape, I figure, the first thing I wonder, how would he solve this? How would he go about solving this problem? And I would do my best with the resources I have to do just that, to get myself out. Yeah.
Every aspect. You keep on blaming the fact that you are unattractive for your failure in life. That is not true.
Well, that's partially true, but that's a whole ass other discussion for later. But the bigger part is I'm actually dyslexic and I have developmental disabilities. I made a video about that when I was still a tiny, tiny double-digit subscriber channel, and I was a tiny mental health channel / story time. I did a video about my early childhood, a 15-minute video about my early childhood. If anybody wants to see that, let me know. I can put it up. I can post that on the community tab. It's still on my channel, but it's from years ago. But yeah, so I've never shied away from it. I had developmental issues. Yes, that was another thing. He was used to greatness. That was what was put on him from my UN diplomat grandfather to him. Okay, and to my granddad father, him being a teacher was a disappointment. He wanted him to follow in his footsteps. And then I came along, the product of a teenage marriage. I know, TMI. But the thing was, I had the developmental issues. Ended up with a learning disability that couldn't be corrected as I got older. So I couldn't do what they did. Okay, there's limited. See, here's the thing. It's a bunch of BS. Just a little hard work and you can accomplish anything you want. Well, no, you can't. You can't. And I think a lot of society is starting to realize that most of us have limitations. We have some limitations. I have mine. Everybody has theirs. But do tell me more about me, Clonka. Do tell me more about me. Because this is so fascinating.
You are a failure because you didn't try hard enough.
Try hard enough. I already covered this. Okay, I had a parent that was in denial over my issues. It was always the fight of how to progress with me. Okay, he didn't accept my issues because he came from a family that expected greatness at every turn. There. Okay, but do tell me more. Do.
or a failure because you never made an effort to do something with your life. And you always had this way of falling back on the excuses, just like in the Officer
Hey,
Pressy
Hussie.
number, the way that you were raised, your parenting, your background, the fact that you were unattractive. No, absolutely not.
Well, actually, another time I can produce studies. Women who are not deemed attractive by societal beauty standards are discriminated against on the workforce. They're discriminated against in the dating field, in sports, in every facet of life. But do tell. But that's a whole other game for another time. Coming to you guys in chat. Hey, Jill, Alexandra, Kristen, good to see you. Yeah, Little Boots, good to see you too. And I got a new member. Jill, thank you for joining. Thank you for becoming a Mad Hatter. Welcome to the Mad Hatters, Jill. Much appreciated. Thank you. I know, Alex. I know. Thank you, Sasha. I appreciate you. How can you call someone you used to fight for children's rights a failure? Well, social workers did that. I just assisted them. I was an administrative assistant, and I was their union rep for all support staff. I was a union rep for the local for all support staff. Yeah, exactly. But exactly. Thank you, Vintage Camera Girl. Thank you. Yes, welcome, Jill. Good to see you. What are you doing with your life, Clonks, apart from being a nasty cow? Moo. Sorry, I'm not set up sophisticated like Belinda is. I don't have the sophisticated setup Belinda is, so I have to play all the parts myself. Okay, unfortunately for you, this is cheap. This is the welfare version. So I have to play all the parts myself. I have dyslexia too. I have challenges, but I manage them like an adult. Exactly. I do manage my disabilities, but I also understand my limitations as well. Exactly. I know, Hussy. I know, Hussy. Good dang. You can smell that room, huh? Stale peanut butter, sticky underwear, and disappointment. Yes. Not everyone. Yeah, exactly. Not everyone with lots of brown degree in their resume or be a producer at Fox. DC failed at both. I know. I know. Kimmy, are you this David everybody speaks to? Can I refer to you as David? Yeah, that's David. That's the David. David's awesome. David rocks. She's growing from the back. Little Boots. He's going to keep that out, especially outside, or the wind will a little slower. Trump comb over. Oh, I'm glad you're okay, Hussy. Good to see you. Yes. None of each is anyone's business. I know. Oh, God. She's growing them from. She's talking about herself like Begz does. I know, lovely Bish. I know. Yeah, I know. She hates you so much, she'd toss her dentures at you, Fedora. I know she does. I know. Dusty and salty. What a combo. Isn't it, though? Isn't it? God. Still, Fedora, that's a hard job, and honestly, one of the most worthy things you can do with your life. Thank you. I'm glad you see that. They are, aren't they, funny girl? They are. You're absolutely right. Yeah, and I was also the union rep that supported all the administrative rep. Yeah. Ah, well, good. I'm glad. Well, welcome, Jill. Thank you. Hey, Ms. Rain, Seattle. Good to see you. That's part of managing them. Thank you, funny girl. I appreciate you. Kimmy said. Yes, this is the Gaining Grounds GoFundMe. It's climbing up there. It's getting closer to his goal. It's to fight Begzy in court for Begzy's life ruination tactics. Please help them get there because he's probably the only one who can legally get Begz to shut his yap once and for all, which is what we all want. Thank you, Def, again. This is my PayPal. If you wish to support the channel without YouTube taking its cut, you can certainly donate to my PayPal. I appreciate that. Thank you. And also, these are my socials if you want to follow me. There's my TikTok, my Twitter, and my Instagram. Thank you, Jeff, once again. Thank you, Jill. Okay, much appreciated. All right, let's go, Clonka. Tell me more about myself. Tell me more.
Absolutely not.
What?
Listen, when my aunt dies,
Uh-huh.
she's 97 years old right now. When my aunt dies, am I going to if somebody posts her obit? No, because she'll be 97 or older when she.
Well, maybe your name won't be on it. Or because you've been doxxed so many times, you don't care anymore. I don't know. To me, it feels like, I don't know. I mean, it's one thing to do it on your Facebook, like your more personal page, like a Facebook, because you want, you're trying to make sure people know when the funeral is or if there's a funeral service, right? Or some kind of memorial service. That's one thing. But this was not for purposes of memorial service or anything like that. This was just to desecrate his memory and to dox my family members. That's all it was. Yeah.
She dies. Again, it's a natural progression. My aunt was supposed to die when she was 5 years old. The fact that she
Okay, for you.
outdid the prediction by 92 years so far is nothing
Good
short of
for you.
miraculous.
Suck back that pinky, dear. Suck back that pinky.
But I don't expect people like you to understand because none of you have children. None of you give a shit. And none of you
Neither
think
do
that the
you.
rules apply to you. Well, they
You have no kids neither, dear. And no, Begzy's son is not yours. He has another mama elsewhere, somewhere. You ain't his mama.
do apply to you. That's why I show the obituary of your father, Fedora, because I know it makes you angry. And I
Oh, well, at least you admit that. You just want to piss me off. Here's the thing. You claim you want to be left alone. You hate it when we react to you. You hate it when we tweet at you or your beloved gigolo. Okay, your beloved gigolo. But hell, you provoke us. You provoke us. You do everything to provoke us, and you just admitted. That's what you just admitted there. That you enjoy provoking it. Yeah, count on getting it back, dear. Count on it.
know that you're going to spurg for the next week about it. And honestly, that is the very least that I could do. The very least, literally, the very least that I could do. And if anyone took my threats to go and beat the brakes off her seriously, then you guys are the ones with the problem, not me. See, when Yaba said,
Oh, I never believed you were. You're too chicken to come to Montreal, dear. You are too chicken to come to Montreal. Dang, it would have been a fine hootenanny. Would have been a fine hootenanny.
that she was going to beat the brakes off of me, that she was going to beat me in the streets of Indiana, she said she would do it and she would take the charge by God. She did. She was very proud.
Well, Jesus Christ, you keep provoking Yaba and Sam. You keep provoking Yaba and Sam. I think you want them. I think you want someone, one of your perceived enemies. You want something to happen to you all. You people are sick and twisted. Seriously. You're sick and you're twisted. You want something bad to happen to you and to young Negs' son, the one that he has with him. Lil Negs. I feel weird calling a 15-year-old Lil Negs, but here we are. It just goes to show that you just don't let him grow up. But, yeah, you don't let him grow up. You want bad things to happen to him, and you want bad things to happen to all of you. You really do. You want bad things to happen to all of you.
Out of herself. And then she proceeded to screech because I went to her hometown to pull a transcript of a hearing. Feet of clay.
Except Sam proved that that never happened.
Lady, feet of clay.
Suck, suck, suck.
But again, you always go for fathers, don't you? There's something about fathers with all of you.
Who, we're back to me now? Or are we still on Yaba? Because I've never heard Yaba talk about fathers.
Fedora, Gigi, or Baby Hussy.
Baby Hussy. Ooh. What an ugly girl. What an ugly girl.
Hussy. Sam and Yaba. their communities. What is it about fathers specifically that gets under your skin? Tell me. The doctor is in. I'm like Lucy in Peanuts
Oh,
with her little
God.
psychiatrist booth.
Oh, dear Lord. And you are even nastier than Lucy is.
Psychiatric advice, 5 cents. The doctor is in. I won't even
Oh,
charge you. Why don't you tell me why it is?
please. I wouldn't even accept it if you paid me. You'd, you'd have people all over. Well, I can't say it because right now I think my channel is being monitored somehow. Okay.
That you are so fixated on fathers.
Mm.
The vast majority of you do not have children, or you have children who are all in jail, or most of them are in jail. You have no authority to be discussing anybody's parenting at all, ever. But you do. Okay. All right. Now, in Gigi's case, or I should say Baby Hussey's case,
Baby Hussey. Wow.
and
So
in Hussey's
sweet.
case, I think I know what it
Just
is.
watching. Good to see you.
I think I do. As you all know, I grew up with a very difficult, conservative, volatile father. And I know what it is like to grow up in a literal patriarchy. I get it. I get it. I have a relative whose father, a male relative whose father was extremely critical of him throughout his life.
Yeah.
Because this guy was not into the kinds of things that the father thought he should be into. This father was an immigrant, came from a very conservative, patriarchal culture where men were supposed to behave in certain ways and do certain things.
God, I love them double standards. Notice how she's got compassion for this hypothetical. I don't know if it's real or hypothetical. This person who went through a hard time with their dad because their dad had expectations that were perhaps too much or too high. Kind of like me. The expectations were too high. Were too high for me. But I notice I'm condemned, but she has compassion for that person. Why would that? Love those double standards, but keep it up. Keep it up.
And my relative was a brainiac. He was a genius.
Good for him.
And he preferred to read, and he preferred to do science experiments and do things of that nature. He didn't like to hunt. He didn't like sports. He wasn't
I don't like hunting either. As a vegan, I abhor it.
athletic. He didn't like to go horseback riding or shoot guns or any of the stuff that his father expected him to do as a male. Now, Hussey and Baby Hussey are both the sons of immigrants. Hussey is an only child, and Baby Hussey is the only son.
You got a problem with immigrants? God dang. My father was an immigrant. No, he wasn't Canadian at all. But anyways, I digress.
I have an understanding of what it means because I've seen how sons are treated by extremely conservative, old-fashioned fathers who have certain expectations.
Okay, daughters are often treated worse in those types of cultures. I'm just saying, but you're the feminist there, right? You're the feminist, you would know all that. But yeah, she continues in the vein of sons only, not the daughters.
For their sons and what is done to those sons when they don't meet those expectations. The constant emasculation.
The daughters do go through a different set of expectations, and it's difficult for them. What about them, Clonka? What about the daughters, you feminist, so-called feminist?
The accusations that they're homosexual. I mean, in Hussey and Baby Hussey's case, they are gay, but when you're not gay and you've got a parent who's constantly berating you and emasculating you and accusing you of being gay and shaming you in front of the family at dinner or Thanksgiving or at family gatherings and constantly poking and prodding you.
Are we showing our homophobic selves, dear? I believe we are.
When maybe if you're straight, you're very shy and you're tongue-tied and you have a problem meeting girls and that kind of stuff. Then the hammer comes down and it's very, very degrading and humiliating. So imagine
Hey,
being the
copycats.
son of a father who is from a conservative or maybe religious background,
Wow, more people.
and they have a gay son.
Yeah.
And the son is the only son in the family or the only child in the family. Imagine what that's like. If it was bad for Fedora being an underachieving loser and the child of an academic who had high expectations for her, imagine what it is like to be the gay son.
Here it is. He was in denial, okay, over my learning disabilities. That's not good either. That proves to make life very difficult. But yeah, do continue with the double standards about the poor straight son of the patriarchal immigrant. Do continue in that vein. This feminist, you.
Son of an extremely conservative father from a very conservative culture. Imagine what that's like. But I have a piece of advice for you guys. Why don't you take your daddy issues and shove them up your ass? Why don't you do that?
Why don't you do the same with yours? Because you got your daddy issues too, dear. Why don't you do the same with yours? How about that? Why don't you take your own advice for once?
Either grow the
This is a problem with you and Begzy. You never take your own advice.
fuck up. Stop looking for other people to protect you.
I can talk myself on my own stream, on my own channel, thank you. I can tweet from my own Twitter account. And who am I looking for to protect me? I work alone. If you notice on Twitter, with your idiotic minions, I go toe to toe. For the most part, I'm alone going up against them. I work alone. Hell yeah.
Because both
And I can still outwit them all by my lonesome with my learning disabilities. I can still outwit them.
of you turn to me to be your mama.
I don't. We're the same. I'm just only 3 years younger than you, for God's sake. I don't.
When your channels were in trouble, or when you were in trouble because you were being teased or brigaded or attacked or harassed or whatever you want to call it online, both of you came running to me.
I never. Who are you talking about? I never ran to you. Who are you talking about?
To hide behind my apron strings because you wanted mama to pat your
The only one who hides under your skirt is Begzy. You're gigolo.
ass and fix it for you. And mama said no. Both of you are grown-ass men. Fix your own fucking problems. And plus, you're both behaving disgustingly and disgracefully. And you guys need to fix your own problems yourselves. I am not the guy who walks behind the elephant at the circus with a pail and a broom. That is not my job.
No, you've got enough with Beggs to do that. You got to clean up after him. And you can't even clean seeing all that dash back there. Look at you sucking that binky. I'm going to take a screenshot of that because one of these days I have to do a thumbnail. I'm going to need another thumbnail. I'm going to need other thumbnails. There we go. Yeah.
So.
Hey, Murphy's bed. Hey, that Amber chick.
Grow the fuck up. Stop looking for other humans to be human shields or human heat-seeking missiles to do your dirty work for you. Cut it out. And stop. And oh, by the way, I see that I had a message from Wistful Demon. She told me to go fuck myself, allegedly, via, Hussy. Hussy, I'm so happy that you have a woman who's willing to support you. Isn't that what you accused me of doing with Negs? It's nice.
Yeah, there's difference. There's a difference. You support him full time for God knows what reason to service your Venus flytrap. Okay? In Hussy's case, I'm going to assume that it's a viewer of his, a member of his audience that happens to be quite generous. You know how this game is played, Clonka. Maybe, kind of like Straubs is to Beggs to your Gigolo, kind of like what Straubs is to Gigolo. Yeah, exactly. Nothing more, nothing less. It's just a very generous supporter is all. Supporting their favorite content creator. It's not the same as you who has a full-time Gigolo. Oops.
It's nice to have a pay pig, isn't it? It's nice to have a woman who'll pat your ass and give you money for absolutely no fucking reason, for just breathing in and out every day. Yeah, it doesn't work like that around here, but again, it's all projection with these people. Um, so, yeah, again, it is all projection. You are the one, hussy, who is getting money from women. Women are supporting you. Why?
Once again, okay, these women are probably like Strobs to Begzy. Okay, once upon a time, once upon a time, Strobs was very generous to me too. I have no hate for her. I'm just explaining the difference. I have no hate for her whatsoever. I appreciate what she gave me before. She probably hates me now, and that's fine. That's fine. But my point is, we all every so often we have our generous donors. Okay, we have our generous donors every so often come and go. You, on the other hand, have a gigolo that you just can't quit.
You already get a check from the government. Why are women supporting you? I mean, again, it's up to them. It's their money. You can do with your money whatever the hell you want to do. Oh, luckily I had an older brother to carry on the family name, says Maya. Yeah, I know. Maya, have I told you recently how wonderful you are, by the way? I was watching an old stream of yours and I was LOLing. So I wanted to thank you for actually being an entertainer, for actually being a comedian and doing comedy.
Unlike your Begzy, right? Got it.
You don't call the police on people. You don't call CPS on people. You don't talk disgustingly about.
How do you know what he does or does not do? How do you know? A lot of these calls to CPS are kept anonymous after all. I'm not saying he is doing that. Maybe he is, maybe he ain't. I can't say. The point is, neither do you. You don't know that. You don't know.
Women's vaginas. You don't.
That's because he's gay, I'm guessing. That's because he's gay.
Don't speculate about people's sex lives. You don't, research their backgrounds. You don't post their fucking tax information online. Thank you, Maya. From the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, but you post, you post all my docs and you support people who post the doxes. God dang.
I want to thank you
for
being a decent human being and for actually making me fucking laugh. I appreciate that so much. So, and what an interesting coincidence that both Hussy and Baby Hussy talk about women like dogs. Like dogs.
They do? I've never heard them do that. I've never heard them. Okay, they don't like you. They don't like you. Okay. There are other females they probably don't like, and they'll treat them accordingly. They'll treat them accordingly. But overall, no, they don't hate women.
Jojo, like dogs. They both have a very particular view, and they both laughingly call themselves feminists. This tickles me to no end.
You're not a feminist either, not in the true sense. Yeah, and that's coming from this non-feminist, but at least I come by my shit honestly.
No, you're not. You're not. You're not. You're two of the most misogynistic, sexist men I have ever run across in my life. Disgusting.
See?
Absolutely disgusting. The way you talk about women. And it's a hell of a.
How are they? Except for the women they don't like, maybe. Like you.
Way to talk about women in a community that is composed probably 98% of women. But okay. All right. And you and Sergio Torres also, hanging out down there in Arkansas. Another one. I believe that his father is an immigrant, but I know that his father is quite conservative. So I wonder what kind of berating Sergio is.
I don't know, the way you know that my brother has a whole ass adult son. That kind of knowledge.
Subjected to as a young man. It sucks. Nobody who's gay should be subjected to any kind of abuse or
Well,
harassment of any
thank
kind from a
you
family
for
member.
saying that.
But unfortunately, there are some cultures that are not as
Thank
open-minded,
you for saying that.
and this is something that happens. But that does not give you the fucking excuse to then go out and turn all your anger and rage and resentment on other people, or lie constantly, and make a hobby out of destroying people, opening Kiwi Farms accounts, running dozens of stock accounts, and then threatening people, threatening the very people that you stalk and harass. That's what really does it for me.
Yeah, because they run Kiwi Farms, right? Because they run Kiwi Farms.
Yep. If you've got a problem, deal with it. Deal with it. Find a way to cope with it. Either develop the mental fortitude to overcome whatever issue.
I don't know. Have you developed the mental fortitude to overcome any issues, Clonka?
You have, go to a therapist, seek professional help, but stop turning all of your rage and anger outwards onto people. Because I promise you that any threats that come our way of any kind, what did I say?
Well, you did threaten to come to Montreal, but damn, we know you're not gonna. We know you're not gonna.
You don't threaten me, you don't try to take my money away, and you don't come for my family. 3 very simple rules.
No, you got Begzy, who's doing an excellent job of taking all your money away. I mean, what, the ink is barely dry on the deed transfer of the deed of your sale of your condo, and he's already spending your coin talking about things like Lowell Cowapalooza and brick and mortar DVD stores. Oh my God, talk about failure, doomed to failure. Oh God.
Those rules, and woe be unto you. Woe be unto you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if these Spurgs are aware of what I did to the last man who tried to rob me. It was quite a story. Maybe I'll tell it sometime.
Hey.
But the abuse, harassment, and stalking is going to stop one way or another.
It is.
Is that a threat? No, it isn't a fucking threat. Grow the fuck up. Stop.
No, when you stop. That's when you stop, we'll stop. How about that? That's how it will work. How about them? How do you like them apples, Clonka?
Grabbing your clams and crying, and just cope.
No, how about you just cope? We ain't going anywhere. As long as you're still menaces to society, we're not going anywhere. Or okay, I'll speak for myself. I'm not.
Boy, I've got to hop off because Tragic is going live.
Oh yes,
I was going to talk a little bit.
Yes, another trashy stream. Yes, go rush up to Traffic Boy.
About CNN. I'm just going to say very quickly that the chairman of CNN, the head of CNN.
Don't give a damn about CNN. Okay, I'm coming to you guys in chat, and then we're going to react to Negs. Okay, we're going to react to Negs, Begs. Oh, wait a minute. I got a super chat. Hang on. Miss Rain Seattle. Wow, that's very generous of you. Thank you. Just so attic dwellers can see the happy birthday hunch. Thank you so much, Miss Rain Seattle, for your generosity. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Thank you. Wow, let's see. So I'm here to chat with you. Hey, Chubby Moose, good to see you. Clonka, why does anyone use support you and Beggs? I know, that's a mind-boggling, isn't it? I have to dip. Someone else is going live in 5 minutes. Okay, Sarah, no problem. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by, Sarah. Hussy is a delightful person with a good soul. Clonka's a repulsive person with no soul. Add that, he's as ugly as sin. Very true, damn it, Amber. Very true. I know you don't. I know you don't, and neither does Gigi for that matter. Maya's another freaking oddball. The shit he does ain't even funny. I don't know much about him. I know he's a drag queen who is reacting to Foodie Beauty. Well, I've heard him being compared to Foodie Beauty Reaction Channel, who I know in real life is bad news. I have a friend that lives in FBRC's in his hometown. I know someone who lives in his hometown. And he's told me all about him. Yes, he's told me all about him. Yes, she is Puppy Cats. And yes, Kitty, she is. She is. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's a drunk too? That's good to know. Wow. Yes, she is. Revenge of the Girds. Yes, she is. Is somebody else live right now? Who's live right now? Okay. Who's live right now? Okay. Hey, Harmony and Life. Thank you, Miss Rain. Yeah, thank you. That was so generous of Miss Rain Seattle. Thank you so much. Hi, Deaf Kitty. Good to see you. Yeah. Why hasn't she cleaned that room? What did she do? We don't know yet. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. No one talks to women like that. I know. I know. And that's an excellent point, huh? Because you know who's been most vulgar when talking about women? Beggs. Beggs is. He is the most misogynistic man I've ever come across. And yes, that includes men from the patriarchal cultures as well. Beggs is worse. Beggs is far worse. I don't think she can laugh. The Botox in her has her frozen. Right, Lynn? The Botox injecting botulism. Every time I see the way she's living, I can't help but say, hey, DC, welcome to the pores. Yeah, I know. But I'm supposed to be the jealous one. I'm supposed to be jealous of everything he's got, right? Oh, God. And I have another thing about Mr. Me. He is not bleeding me dry financially. He's not abusing me financially at all. There we go. There we go. Real feminism is about treating people equally. So if you're going to be a bitch, you get to be called a bitch. Excellent point. That is excellent, vintage camera girl. She's talking about AK. Oh, poor AK. Poor widow Columbine. Let's have a moment to feel sorry for her. Why is it always gay men she goes for? Gigi, YCIN, Hussy, Clunks, you're homophobic. Absolutely true, David. Absolutely true. Yep, she won't. Yeah, exactly, right, Hussy? She's looking at a photo of Pegs while saying all this. I know. I know. Fake feminist fuck. You think paying for a loser dick makes you forthright on women's rights to speak? Yeah, exactly. B. Walsh. Is this new? Good to see you. Hey, Beatrix, it's been a while since we've seen you. Because she's gained so much weight, she thinks it's slimming. Her neck has disappeared. I wear all black too, actually, a lot of the time. Not all the time. I started wearing other colors recently. But yeah, I do like my go-to black outfits. I'm fat too, so there's that. I'm fat too. Here is Clara's problem. She wants to take gay men by her side. Just like she's taking black people on her. Exactly. Exactly. Amber. Exactly. He's taking all her money. Well, she's the idiot thinking he actually wants to be with her. It's hilarious to see. Oh, yeah. And like I said, while she was in Chicago, I'll bet he was thinking, oh, wow, the house to myself. Yeah, the house to myself. Being in her first openly gay relationship. Very new. You said it, Def. Okay. So, anyways, hey, Vanessa, good to see you. And thank you. If you wish to support me through PayPal and avoid the toll troll, you can certainly do so. Rest assured, I will never give up your information. Never. I will never give up your information. Hey, Nicole, good to see you too. Yeah, and yes, they both hate women. They're both misogynists, Nicole. Absolutely. And if you want to follow me on my other socials, you certainly may do so. There they are right there. Def, thank you for posting the links. And Def, once again, this is the Mad Hatter membership. This is the Mad Hatter membership. And if you can't find the button to join, which is the case with many iPhone users apparently still. So that's the link to join the channel. Thank you so much, Def, for putting up the links. Yeah, exactly. Actually, why is gender identity even being brought into any of this? These accusations will hurt anyone. Yeah, exactly. Oh, gosh. Oh, God. Hang on. Hang on. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm not home. I'm not there. I'm not home. But exactly, Dove Kitty. It will hurt anybody of any gender, and I find it interesting. She only brought up men. She didn't even bring up AK. AK's a chick, as we all know. She didn't bring up AK. Yeah, exactly. What the heck is going on? I just got notifications for something. Yeah. Okay. Okay. There we go. Yeah. It's a small joy to me that you're as ugly as on the outside as on the inside. I know. It is to me too. Negs is so crooked. Back is so crooked. It smells Mississippi. Wow. I bet Epper. He is, Amber. He is. That's what my friend tells me. Yeah, that's what my friend tells me. He is, absolutely. Is the chat glitchy for everyone, or is it just me? Is it glitchy? Everybody else, does everybody find the chat glitchy? Oh, is that a real dog? I don't know. Oh my goodness. I don't know. It's a cat. Hey, Awkward. Good to see you. We're going to be reacting to Begz now, so you're just in time. Let's react to Begz. Oh, yeah, I got to find the video. Okay, so I assume we're talking about his diatribe from today. That was quite delightful. He calls himself funny, polarizing. Okay. Yeah, okay, hang on. His Godfather channel. No, it's not from his Godfather channel. Something from 4 hours ago. Time to cry. Jerry's kids get medieval. And he spells medieval wrong. Oh, come on. Yeah. And there's something from 8 hours ago. Hilarious meth bust in Connorsville, Indiana. But no, that's not it. Okay. All right, here we go. This is what we're going to do. All right. Hey, Lynn. Emergency coffee, of course. It's been glitchy, really? Oh, dang. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I think the POS stuck living with the worse than Begz. I think the POS I'm stuck living with is worse than Begz. You think so? I don't know. Begz is pretty bad, but I'll take your word for it. I don't know. Hey, Candace, good to see you. Yeah, I know, Candace. Pretty much, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's all over. It's not just here. Should have said that in my last comment. Oh, okay, so it's not a me thing. Okay, so this is obviously not something I could do anything about. Okay, good to know. Really, David? Oh, my God. It's everywhere. Thank you, Lynn, for letting me know. Jesus Christ. Okay. Katie's stream is rescheduled. I didn't know Katie was going live. I did not know when MFW was going live, but thanks for letting us know, Hussy. Is it about her going around the, is it about her going to roundhouse kick me? The badass could never. I don't know. Can you imagine waking up with your new love only to do this every day? I know. What a life, huh? What a life, B. What a life. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But that's been rescheduled? Okay. All right. Good to know. Hey, Reaper girl, it's been a hot minute since we've seen you around here. I see you often at Owl's Chats. It's good to have you here, Reaper. Yeah, you're just in time for the reaction to Begz. Yes. Hey, Kala, good to see you. This dude forces, yeah, and it's now for. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you're going through that. Oh, God. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you manage to find somewhere safe to go. I really do. I hope you find somewhere safe to go. Good to see you here, Reaper. All right. Hey, Squirrel. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Let's get going. Let's get going. We're going to go. All right. All right. So it's called A Time to Cry. Jerry's Kids Get Medieval. Is this the one where he gets upset about me? And if it is, if anybody has a timestamp, that would be good. Okay, here we go. What about Angry Veteran? No, I haven't seen him. Last I checked, last I saw, he was with the Attic crew. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's go.
How to escape the heat if you don't have an air conditioner. This only takes 5 minutes.
Okay, hang on.
That is amazing. I want to share the link out.
God,
To
his
here so
his
if I-
sound is low
You know what?
again.
Why it took that? Why did it take that little thing away? Where'd it go? Did I still?
This is weird. Clonka uses the same mic. He streams from that same mic, or it appears to be the same mic. But she comes in clear. He does not. He always comes in low.
Do I still have it here? There it is. All right, there you go. If you want to back our Kickstarter, anywhere between $1 to $1 million is fine. Prefer if you did $1 million, but hey, $1 is fine.
Okay, so he's e-begging to get his brick and mortar business off in the ground, selling DVDs. Folks, yeah, Kickstarter. I don't know if I don't know how Kickstarter works. Do you see a return on your investment eventually on that? If there are returns to be had, I don't know.
If 1 million of you do $1, then we will be $1 million richer.
You will.
And then I guess we have to open 3 locations.
Relocations.
So
Wow.
welcome to the broadcast. I really have nothing.
Oh my gosh, you're trying to open one location. Let's remember he's also planning LOL Cowapalooza. Yeah, it's hilarious. It's where the hilarity ensues. He wants to bring in clout fights, wrestling, food, music, one big ass hootenanny. He wants to fly in Shani and Rev, Amberlynn Reed, and Booty Beauty. Yeah. He wants to fly in the whole kit and caboodle.
Nothing to review or anything. I know that CJ and somebody else are live. I'm not going to snipe it because he's a rapist, and I'm not trying to instigate or give any.
I don't give a damn about RSN. I'll agree with you on that. He is a rapist. That's the only thing I'll agree with you on. He is a rapist.
Reasons, because everybody, like you heard the GG stream the other day, everybody can have a breaking point but me, and I deserve all the bad shit that happens to me. So I figure if I live people, what I need to know is if Katie makes any threats, anything like that. What the fuck is happening here?
I'm going to guess Katie is still in no condition to be making any threats, but okay. What's up? What's up?
Okay, that was 12. Okay, that's okay. Anyway.
Ooh, something spooked him. Did you all see that? Something spooked him.
If there's any threats made, I need to know. That's it. That's all I need out of her. I don't need to know anything else out of her. I just need to know if she makes any threats.
Right.
She'd be wise to not even discuss me.
Why?
Just because. That's as much as I'm going to say.
Why? What are you going to do to her? You always whine and kvetch about Katie making threats on you. But what about all the threats you're making on her?
I told everybody I was done with the EPO shit. I'm done. I told everybody, you're done. You're done. You're done. You're not suing me.
Oh, for God's sake. You think anybody's going to take your fucking orders? Honestly, do you honestly think people are going to take your orders? In fact, maybe the more you tell them not to do it, the more they'll do it. Right? The more they'll get their pennies together and they'll start. Yeah.
You're not doing shit. I'm done. I'm not filing EPOs on anybody unless it's recommended by the police. I'm at the point where if I'm able to, I'm going to press charges because people are
press charges on who for what?
Getting way too familiar. People are getting way too close to my house. People are getting way too familiar, and anybody who's supporting that, just put you in the report. That's fine. I'm totally down with that. If you're a viewer who thinks that almost 50 inquiring, and
hang on. I went back.
Guys, we have raised nearly $1,000 as I find out. A breaking point, but me, minor. What is wrong with your audience? It's the first thing out of their mouths, and it's the last thing out of their mouths. I don't get it, dude. You think that bothers me? It bothers me because you're comfortable with it. That's the only thing that bothers me.
Is this a video where he was upset with me? Is this a video where he's upset with me? I don't know. I know. Vintage, I know. He does, doesn't he? Doesn't he, David? Go kitty. All right. He looks absolutely shot out. How many pills is he taking? Oh, I'm convinced he's crushing and sniffing, Amber. Honestly, I'm convinced that is happening. Mm-hmm. How many? It's true. Pale. Pale. I know they are, Candace. We know. Yes, he has, hasn't he, Vintage? He has. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't doubt it either. See, I'm so happy I dipped from his coat. Well, we're happy to have you along for this ride over here. Barb Sawyer Lifestyles. Are the orange peels still with the inventory? It would appear so, Barb. And welcome to Straight Talking Fedora Chick. We're glad to have you along for the ride. He does, Beatrix. Like with Clonka, must be aging him. Yes. The one he reads about you is called Fuck All of You. Oh, I reviewed that one already, Sasha. I remember that. I reviewed that one already. Thank you. But thank you for letting me know. Still, we're going to see what his nonsense is today. Yeah. He has another tantrum. Yes. Thank you. She sucks at people's essence. Yes, she does, Kala. The only way these maffas can carry on with this shit is to truly convince themselves they are the victims, which they've done. Yep, which they've done. The lack of self-awareness is what fuels it all. Absolutely. It's still up on my channel, though. It's still up. Yeah, absolutely. It's still on my channel. Which video is that? Hang on. I'll tell you in a second. All right, I'll tell you in a second. Yeah, it's Begzy, Take Your Own Advice. It's called Hey Begzy, Take Your Own Advice. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put I'm gonna put it in the chat now. Okay. Action to Begzy's. Yeah, here it is. Okay, yeah. No, it's not there. Oh, damn. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I'll tell you in a second. Okay, it's coming. Sorry, it's coming. I know I'm slow. I am so slow. Yeah, here you go. Here you go. There we go. Uh-huh. Yes, we can't. If they aren't victims, what purpose do they have? Lord only knows, Kala. I don't know myself. I don't know. Oh my God. Okay. Is somebody else screaming right now? Is somebody else screaming? Okay, thank you. All right. All right. Is somebody else screaming? Okay.
It's always about our kids. What if I told you my cousin?
Oh, here we go. Yep, the mandatory thing about the kids. What about the kids?
What if I started prying around in all of your lives to see, like, what kind of shit I could go out there and just harass you over, right? What if somebody did that? See, I got time. I'm balling out here. I'm balling and shot calling. Y'all are fucking stalking and gawking. That's what you do. But I don't think a lot of people out here would appreciate it. Like, hey, Gigi, why don't your community go over and talk to Yaba about her kids like this all the time? Why don't you go over there and do that?
Nobody's talking about your kids but you. How many times do we have to say this? Only you mention the kids. You use them as a get out of jail free card. You use them to grift coin. Okay? A lot of us who walked away from your community are not buying this sob story no more. Now we just sit around, point, laugh, and mock at you. Yes. But that seems to make you very nervous, which honestly is bonus points for me. Yes. By the way, have you been crushing your Clonopin and snorting it? He thinks you have. Yes.
From what I understand, if you even think about it, she's going to She's gonna lie on the stand, dude. She feels unsafe, dude. So there's a little something here from Hussey I want to take a look at. Though,
Oh, let's do it.
I think he's full of shit. I don't even know what this is. It's a stream that says, I don't condone doxing. But you do, sir. But you do. You said don't want to get doxed. Don't dox if you don't want to dox. That's condoning doxing. I don't know if you're aware of how the English language works. But that is, sir, that is how it works. Is when you say you don't want to be doxed, don't dox. That's condoning doxing. Now,
you do condone doxing. You do condone it. You do it yourself, or you have other people do your doxing dirty work for you, though. You're not in any position. Just recently, my father's obituary, like I said, you doxed my family members, too.
Now, I know you're out here doing the most. You're working overtime because you think that, you know, you come out here and say whatever it is you got to say, that it's not going to matter in a courtroom or whatever. But what you said prior, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all act like the whole world is blind and that proof isn't needed. But let's go ahead and see what you have to say here. Oh, of course. Of course.
We're reacting to a Hussey video. I'm going to guess this is a retro react. This is probably an older stream of Hussey, I'm guessing. Let's go.
Come on. Come on.
Hey, come on. You're the one in the driver's seat, dude. Suck that binky. Suck, suck, suck. Suck that. What is it with these people and their binkies?
Are you a talker or what?
How about you make it so that he talks? You're the one reacting to this.
Oh.
There we go.
What happened?
Uh-oh. Did Hussey have trouble with his sound that day? I don't know.
So is that why you left this up?
I'm against that. 1.5 years. We do not.
God, your audio truly sucks, Begz. Your audio truly sucks, Begz. I can't even hear Hussey. And Hussey has a pretty big voice. I can't even hear him.
Copyrighted music, genius.
Safe for all of us to get together for a good time and some laughs. That is my.
I can't even hear him.
You keep saying that, but that's not your intention. That was not your intention when you were talking about Claire's vagina. That was not your intention when you were asking if my son was gay privately because you wanted to out him allegedly. That is not your intention when you called the police to come here. That was not your intention when you doxed D. Higgins. I don't know what's wrong with all of you.
I don't know what's wrong with all of you. You already doxed people. You have people doing your dirty doxing for you. You had Screechy doing your bidding until her usefulness wore out. And, well, you got Traffic, and you got that creepy Outspoken, and you got Zoom, and oh, God, this gang of unsavory characters.
This is why I'm done. This is why I'm not going to be.
Oh, no, you're not done. You're far from it. Why are you reacting to Hussey here if you're done?
Engaging in this back and forth with any of you. If you overstep, press charges against you because I've had the shit going on, right? I know you want attention from me. I know this is the only way you can get content is to harass people who you deem as weaker than you. You want to find out how fucking weak I am? Catch me outside. How about that?
Always been my intention. I have never wanted to make this place anything other than that. Okay? We do not condone doxing here.
Ho's stream from today on Welfare Wigs Rumble is unhinged. Can you get me that link?
We want everybody.
I want to see it.
They come inside this.
I want him to tell us how he wants everybody to feel safe, but actually people are unhinged in his chat and everywhere else.
Okay, take that shit and go somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
I don't care if you can't remember what platform you're on. That's no damn excuse. Put a sign and tape it on.
I can't hear Hussey at all.
I don't care. If we could all remember where we are and follow the rules, you can do it too.
I had one rule, and that was to shut the fuck up about minor children that are in my that I'm responsible for. And
you're only responsible for one, and only that because he comes with a check, and only you talk. Nobody talks about that kid online more than you do. No one does. No one talks about their own children online. Any other content creators in this space or in any other drama community, I've never heard them mentioning their kids as often as you mention yours. You keep throwing yours in the line of fire. Why is that?
And you couldn't do that. You sent the cops here. It's documented. And there are people willing to, say that you did. That's a crime, right?
That's no damn excuse.
Okay?
Yeah, if somebody get me that Rumble stream that was unhinged, I appreciate it.
You know better than that. And anybody that does that is getting blocked. Period. Out.
Ooh.
Okay?
Wow.
And this
Are you gonna play this for the court and say, see, I'm a good person?
person got blocked, and they're going to stay blocked. Period.
Is that where you kicked
I
Hani
have for
out?
1 year, 1.5 years, tried to make this place safe.
Oh, you did. That's the link. What do you mean that's the link? What's the link? Hey, we have monthly supporters here now on. Hey, guys, become a monthly supporter. Click that join button up there, would you? Hello, my love. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh my God. What's the point? She pays to join his Rebel account and she gives him allowance regularly. Okay. I don't know. Rumble takes a cut the way YouTube does, but oh God, this is insanity.
What do you mean that it's this? What's the link? I didn't get a link in the chat. If you posted one, oh, there it is.
Thank you. You're absolutely
never
right.
mind.
Good memory, Reaper.
Never mind. I'm a fucking
Memory.
piece of shit. I found it.
Different
I got
about
it.
us.
You hussy.
And you're going to come over here and tell.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to see you be unhinged. I want to see unhinged. Did he have somebody on?
So she hasn't stopped running her mouth about me.
Who? Clara?
She can talk about me all she wants.
Exactly.
She can continue to slander me.
Nobody's slandering you.
You keep calling him a pedo. Keep calling him that. That's pretty slanderous.
You can continue to defame me.
Listen. Nobody is slandering you or defaming you.
You have yet to prove. How do you know? You have yet to prove? You have no proof he is a PDF. Well, there is more proof, at least what they would call a pattern of behavior on your end, Begz. I don't know. That raises red flags for me. Honestly, no one talks about kiddos as much as you do. No one. And what about Puck? Remember how you said you would give anything, you would give them as much dope as they wanted and they could stay with you and give them up. Yeah, you child groomer, you. That's what they call grooming. But you keep going.
Well, see what you're doing is when you took my kid's picture and started shopping it around. You admitted in the other stream that where Gigi admitted he has thoughts about my kids. When you take his picture and start shopping it around, that's predatory. It is not our problem that you insert sexual predator into that. Nobody said you were a sexual predator, sir. Nobody said that.
Oh yeah, good hype train, Messi. Yeah, good on you.
There's a reason why you took Claire to court, not me. Isn't there? Mm-hmm.
One thing she cannot do is to trigger me.
Oh, yeah, and by the way, anybody who feels like suing me, not only am I going to continue to open my shop, I have got a couple donors who will match anything I raise dollar to dollar. I mean, like, it's so stupid that it has to be like that because this money could be used for better things. But this is just a strong message to you. If you think you're going to sue me, I'm going to humiliate you in court. And I'm going to ruin your reputation in court on the record. Then I will get the transcript and it will be for the whole world to read.
Those days are over.
Oh,
find yourself
another locale. Exactly, nope. Amber.
I love this locale. I want this one.
That you can poke.
Nope. Shut the fuck
so
up my
they
kids.
Finally can respond.
Shouldn't have stalked my children.
Then you could make videos.
No one's stalking your children. This is stuff. I think you want bad things to happen. You really do. You want bad things to happen. You want everything you say about people like Hussy, like Gigi, like me, like Belinda. You want it all to be true. And you keep feverishly pushing to make it true or try to. I mean, I've never seen anybody try to fit square pegs into round holes the way you do.
Year and a half, Hussy, when you were sent a cease and desist. Do you remember that cease and desist you were sent? Remember that?
Nope.
That was a legal.
The one Clonka refused to show up for.
The way of asking you nicely to stop, and that'll be brought up too. You were
to stop what? He's allowed to talk about you as long as he doesn't make slanderous comments the way you have.
Send a cease and desist, and you continue to talk about our genitalia. And to me, that's sexual harassment when you go live.
Poor baby, you enjoy every minute of it, assuming that's true. You enjoy every minute of it. I bet you were dying to have pictures of Trashik's butthole right now.
And talk about people's genitalia in graphic detail like you do. That's sexual harassment.
Okay.
He is? I watch Hussy. I don't hear him talk about genitalia. least not the way you do. No one talks about genitalia. No one talks about kids the way you do. No one talks about genitalia the way you do. Nice try, though.
And make your money. Because to be honest with you, nobody really knows who the fuck you are anyway.
Yeah.
And nobody pays any attention to you.
Oh, God damn, you cope the hardest out of all of them. You cope the hardest. Nobody knows who you are anyway.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who the fuck we are. Are you serious? Everybody knows who the fuck I am. Everybody knows who any Jeezy is.
Oh, God, unfortunately. But define everyone. You're talking about everyone in this circle of this community? Oh, yeah, or how everybody supposedly treats you like a rock star. Your neighbors don't even like you. I'm pretty sure of that. Your neighbors probably don't like you. They probably want you to shut up at night.
Yup. And at this point, between the frivolous, the people taking me to court, not showing up, the shit being thrown out with no evidence, you guys have proven beyond any shadow of a...
You mean the way Clonka didn't show up for her court date? Yeah, that.
doubt that I am unstoppable.
You
I
are?
follow the laws. I follow I utilize my constitutional rights, and I protect myself.
You're unstoppable? We'll see about that. Give it time. Give it time. We'll see about that. But I know I hit some nerves when Spicy Fedora came out. I hit some nerves, didn't I, dude? I hit some nerves. I made you cry. Made you cry.
All you guys have had is taking people to court as a way of harassment.
No, it's not. It's to teach. It's to get you to shut up, to learn something. It's to get you to shut the hell up with the slanderous comments.
Pretending that all the words that you said don't matter. Only thing that matters is what has been done to you, right?
You have to keep poking people.
Whatever.
Otherwise, people have their own content.
Uh-huh.
It's over 1 hour. I haven't said a word about her.
Oh, wow. 1 hour. You love how he praises himself for not talking shit about somebody he's suing. You shouldn't have said a fucking word this entire time. The moment that goofball attorney of yours filed this, I don't even know, this convoluted suit, this failed attempt at a cash grab, you should have stopped. You should have stopped talking, but you didn't.
Stop talking and allow you to continue calling him a pedo? Is that it? You want to keep calling him a pedo without repercussion? Without anyone clapping back? Without accountability? Is that what you want? Poor widow Begzy. Poor widow Begzy. Oh no! The world. Oh, Begzy. The world hates me, Pebbles. Oh, Clara, give me some money. Somebody heard me on the internet. I need some money to make me feel better. I need money to make me feel better.
You've even lied more.
Okay. She's a boring, useless.
Oh, so you're talking about the person you're taking to court, right? Boring, useless. Yeah, keep going.
Necessary.
Arabia.
Keep going. Keep going.
Twitch person.
Who are you talking about?
Nobody cares about your beef with other YouTubers.
Who are you talking about?
Cares.
Is he talking about Claire or somebody else? I can never tell. He's always unhinged at a wall.
In these days, you both are interchangeable. You and Clonka are interchangeable. You are both morphing into each other. So if Pussy's mentioning one, you might as well be talking about the other at the same time. And that would go for any of us who react to you.
Woman, though.
Not our problem. Find some content. Find a way to entertain people.
I am right now.
Without slandering and defaming them.
Nobody slandered or defamed you.
No, calling him a PDF is not slander and defame. Good to know. Yeah, right.
Man. I can't wait for the jury to see you intentionally film that family
Guess
for
what,
10 minutes,
dude?
and then when they decided to leave.
Guess what, dude? I'm going to come right out and say, you're a pedo. Yeah. I've been saying that. You're a pedo. I'm not even going to say allegedly. I'm convinced that you are. Yes. I am convinced that you are. Just in your behavior. Your pattern of behavior dictates. It's a red flag. How about them apples? How about them apples, Begzy? How do you like it? How do you like it? And the best part is you can't sue me because of Canada's laws. They're very different. You can't even touch me. You can't even come near me. You won't even come to Montreal. You said you wouldn't even come to Montreal. Neither you or Clonka. Clonka threatens to come to Montreal to me, but you didn't. Neither one of you are coming. What a pity, because we would have had ourselves a good old-fashioned newt nanny. I would have taken you to downtown Montreal's busiest subway station, the Metro, as we call it, Metro station. That's what we would. That's the first thing we would do. Because you don't know public transit. I remember you admitted you have no knowledge of what public transit is.
You decided to run the father down and in front of the child and the mother tell them, fuck you.
What?
I can't wait for people to finally see that. I can't wait because I've played it 1,000 times. I might play.
What are you talking about? The time at the restaurant? That's a pretty far cry from that to pedo now, isn't it? That's a pretty far cry there. That's a pretty high reach, isn't it?
Play it again during the stream.
Okay, yesterday. Of course she is. Of course she is. And I'm going to get into her in a minute too.
Oh, yeah. Well,
just remind me.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to talk.
Her. It's always women. Why is it always?
Oh, fuck. YouTube Reject was sniping Hussy today. YouTube Reject. You know, after your little temper tantrum over Bridget reacting to you, you know what you did? You know what you succeed in doing? You're making me take another look at you because I'm going to have some more streams coming out about you too, dear. Yeah. We're going to be reacting to you. Not tonight, but maybe tomorrow. Let's see. It depends what's on tap. Depends how the smog is out there. Okay.
Always women with you, dude.
On her a little bit.
It's always women.
She seems to think, I know you're listening, and you better raise the volume. She seems to think that I have to explain my relationship with Bernie Williams' son.
Well, you're lying about it. You brought it up, and now you're lying about it. So I know some people in the sports world. Okay, I know some people in the sports world. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to somehow get a message across to that world that there's this guy, you, saying that he had a secret affair with Bernie Williams' son, and see how he feels about it, right? Because you talked about it. You used it as a flex. I'm going to confirm it. If you feel like that is a problem, again, I want you to go back to where I said you probably should have been.
Plus, he's a storyteller as well, and he's a pretty good one at that. You know, why do you want to dig into that stuff, Beggs? Why is that so important to you? Why is it so important to you?
Been quiet the moment you filed.
How does it affect your life? In other words, how exactly does it affect your life?
And I have to show her pictures, and I have to show her me at the baseball field, behind the scenes photos.
Just no, you're so incredible. You have no idea what she was doing. She was saying that if you indeed did have this relationship, that you would have all of that access, right? That is what she said. So you're changing it again into one of these situations where all of these things are expected of you, and nobody said no. We just know you're lying, and allegedly the guy would have been 14 or 15 at the time. Don't know. Why I say words like allegedly, Gigi,
and all this stuff. I don't have to show you Jack. Who in the right mind would do that?
You shared his picture. That's not him. That is not his son. That is not the guy that is not Bernie Williams.
Yeah, exactly.
So who is that?
Yeah, exactly, Lynn.
You, out of all people, expect me. You, out of all people, want me to show you.
Yep, you said it, B.
My life with him.
You talked about it, moron. Then why are you flexing it then?
That's never going to happen. You haven't seen any pictures with her and her rock star one-night standers or whatever she had, or her politicians.
Thank you. Yes, thumbs up, please, everybody. Thumbs up.
What is a picture of her and Ted Turner next to the bed? They're not having sex. They're shaking hands. But I know, Hussy, it's always about sex with you. So
never at all. That picture that she showed
sex
is not
with you too, dude.
I never said that was Bernie Williams' son.
Yeah, you kind of did. Who was it he told that's who he was seeing? He told somebody that.
Yeah, exactly.
So now it's not. So what was it? A troll? Was it a troll like calling the police, sending them here to terrorize a 13-year-old?
Okay.
Oh, God, we're still on that, aren't we? The trope. Nobody wanted to traumatize a 13-year-old. Nobody. But something tells me, because of the coward that you are, yes, the coward that you are, Beggs, you probably looked out the window, saw there were a couple of cops, one cop car. And you probably ask your son to answer the door instead of you running to answer the door for yourself. I bet you dollars to donuts that's exactly how that went down. Yeah.
With from the past.
But you lied to somebody in your community and said that's who it was. Okay.
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 Of
Okay.
course, she has to lie and say, Hussey claimed that this is Bernie Williams' son. Bernie
But you allegedly did.
Williams is Dominican. Another lie. Bernie Williams is Puerto Rican, not Dominican. So you need to get your fucking facts straight.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay? I don't have to prove nothing to you, bitch.
See, you're such a fucking dumb fuck old man. You really are. See, I'm not in court with you, so I say what I want. You are suing her, and here you are calling her names and harassing her further.
How is he harassing her? He's on his own channel from his own apartment in New York. He's rebuking what she's saying. He's allowed to do that. Is he calling her a pedo? No. Is he saying anything slanderous or libelous? Is he defaming? No. Learn the difference, dude. Learn the difference.
So don't you think a jury would see this, see that you didn't lose any subscribers, and hear testimony that people left your community on their own free will because you're a piece of shit and a liar and abusive? But here you sit with your continual harassment. Don't you think that would have an impact on somebody's mental health and their ability to make money?
Oh, for God's sake. We don't want you to make money off this platform. We want you to go out and get a job, Begzy, because you're able-bodied. You're a dude. Real men work. I know you said work is too dangerous for you. I know that. You who claim to be the most dangerous man on the internet, but worky poo is too dangerous for you. Yes. You came right out and said that to me on your silly old snowflake panel. Yes. And I'm going to throw that in your face every chance I get. Work is too dangerous for such a tough guy. Yeah. And as for your mental health, spare me. Do you give a damn about anybody else's mental health? No. So we don't give a damn about yours. We kind of like it when we see you. You know what? Stop crushing the Clonopin and snorting, because I bet that's what you're doing. You're snorting and crushing and snorting the Clonopin. Stop doing that.
Money online? I don't know.
No.
Yeah, Google is wrong. Google is wrong.
Oh, really? Google's wrong?
He's Puerto Rican. Did he say he's Puerto Rican?
Bernie Williams Figueroa.
Maybe right.
Yeah, he's Puerto Rican. That's what it says.
Let her date it.
Puerto Rican.
And her attorney isn't telling her to shut the fuck up.
I love this. I love this because again, here you are thinking that because you're the plaintiff that you get to talk all you want. This is amazing, Hussey. This is amazing. I'm watching you and everybody else to be unnamed destroy your lives in real time. I'm loving it.
Well, let's.
Oh, no, dude. No. You are out to destroy other people's lives. I believe what Irate Alex said earlier. I truly believe that you and Clonka will not stop. You want Gigi to unalive himself, and I'm pretty sure you want the same for Hussey. You want them to unalive themselves. Yeah. That's what you want. I've already said that as far as that treatment is for you, I've already said that's too good for you. That's too good for you. Now, I can't say what I said before because YouTube don't like it. I meant every word I said, but YouTube don't like it. But suffice to say, it's pretty medieval. Yeah. Look at him, arrogant with this. First with the binky and now with the cigarette. The binky cigarette. Binky cigarette.
Put it this way. The judge will. The judge will.
Oh, the judge will. The judge will be fine with you fired up a stream every day for the last year and a half talking about her vagina, calling her a bitch. So, I mean, the jury's going to hear all the good stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just assuming here because you wanted a jury trial, right? You want to sue somebody. So they're going to hear your shit too, buddy. It's not just going to be one-sided. For some reason, you think that only you get to be heard in this and that the judge is totally in your favor. Like the judge is in there with his rainbow cape, his hormone treatment's totally woke. And he's like, oh, you're wearing Versace glasses and a wig and you're legally blind. I side with you by default. You literally have no clue how the judicial.
My God. See, were you expecting the judge to wear a rainbow-colored robe and wearing wigs? Were you? Hey, Agent Scrange. Good to see you. Fundraiser for Furnace. fundraiser for store, fundraiser for washer, fundraiser for lawyer. Does this guy earn any money himself? The answer to that, Strange, is no, he does not. Yet he has access to 1 million. He's too comfortable with D. Paypig. That and Clonka, he's spending Clonka's money faster. That like the ink is not even signed on the deed of sale of her Washington D.C. condo. He's already spending her money. Ain't that something? Yeah. Beggs and Clonka wants most. Yeah, exactly. But we're not going to give them that. No, we're not. No, we're not. They probably both yell his name. Yeah, they probably do. They probably do. I'll bet. I bet. Beatrix. Yes. I think they both do too. And I think they also scream for Gigi and Hussy. No, Hussy would be foreplay. Screaming for Hussy would be foreplay. Yeah, that would be it. And screaming for Gigi would be afterplay. God damn it, these people. He deserves with his absolutely, Lynn. Absolutely. You have fired up alive and spoken about MFWs for vagina for years now, Negs. Said she has AIDS and all kinds. Yep, absolutely true, Def. Absolutely true. Sasha, he has DC's house money now. Exactly. He's been spending that faster than you know what. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's continue.
System works. You're all stupid for trying to sue anybody for defamation. Don't you realize that there are companies and other people who have more money than any of us could imagine that do this, and these things take years. Your attorney could be in for a very long fight, and that is all free. That is all free, and he's going to end up like, I hope he bills you for all of it. I do. I really do.
She says that I'm talking about her bangs. The entire internet is talking about her bangs.
Yep.
Also, the entire internet talks about little boys' dicks. Would you do that too? I mean,
no, only you're doing that. Only you're doing that. No one is talking about the. I can't even say it. You know what I mean? No one's going to talk about that.
If the entire internet, let me use a better example. If the entire internet was jumping off of bridges, would you do that too, Hussy? So it's okay. So that's what you're going to tell the judge. Oh, I was making fun of the woman I was suing because everybody else was. Oh, sir, are you 49? Yes, I'm 49 and a success.
Why did she have to narrow it down to me and put my picture up there? You can put my picture up there. You picked the picture where I was making that sound outside. It was supposed to be a funny picture.
Okay, so nothing anybody does with you is correct, but everything you do is right. Dude, shut the fuck up.
I don't think he thinks that. I'm sure he knows he's made mistakes along the way. But he's never slandered or defamed anybody, unlike you and Clonka. Yeah.
You're not entitled to shit. You act like a child.
So she took that picture.
You're talking about yourself again. The projection. You're talking about yourself again? Oh, the projection.
And she tried to make fun of it. Honey,
yeah, because you're bald. Because you insult everybody's looks.
You're bald. You insult everybody's looks. God damn it! Everything you're accusing, everything you're accusing Hussy of doing, you and Clonka do it thousandfold. Yeah.
Hang on, guys. I'm trying to share this.
Fucking. Did Begzy Wegsy lose his spot? Oh, we're still on Hussy. Okay.
I'm very confident. Very, and I consider myself very attractive.
What is it? The yelling, harassing, the wig, the pissy wig, the running families down to tell them fuck you and fuck your family in front of a little boy.
Okay.
On video, Ken. On video. You can piss and moan and cry to the 3 people in your chat all day long. I want you to understand something. I'm king. I don't lie. You lost already.
Or your boyfriend.
You say you're king? And he hasn't lost yet because the court date hasn't happened yet. The court date hasn't happened yet. Threatening him is not going to get him to stop his case, or Gigi's for that matter. If anything, it'll give them further resolve. And I want them both to continue because it's probably the only way to get you to shut your face once and for all. To shut your clap trap. The trap with the clap.
Very confident. Very. And I consider myself very attractive. Okay? Unlike you or your boyfriend.
Okay, and what I look. See, okay, here we go again. Suing Here you are again. God damn, Ken. If you were my client, I would have dropped you already. I would have dropped you. You're a fucking nightmare. You're suing her, but now here you are running your mouth about her looks and mine.
Since her lawyer, she's nothing to worry about. Her history says a lot.
You keep going after our looks. You and your ilk do nothing but come after our looks. That's all you guys, you people do. You come after our looks.
Take it,
David, do I look worried, sweetie?
It's like that's all you got.
I'm not worried at all. I don't need her to make money. I haven't made a cent since I mentioned your name.
Because nobody's donating anymore. Everybody's tired of your shit. You grifted $3,000 for an attorney. Belinda grifted $3,000, and Gigi grifted $3,000. Gigi's the only one who knows that he's in a pickle. He can't sue me for less than 150, and he's only got $3. Now, what does he do? Does he take it to move out of the house that he doesn't live in? Allegedly.
Oh, where does he live? You're just jealous of what he has. You're just jealous of his house, of what he has, what he worked hard for. At an actual job, Beggs. At an actual job. You know that place where that's too dangerous for you? Yeah.
Allegedly.
So that's proof right there, sweetheart. I've been talking about you for 10 minutes, and I haven't made a fucking penny.
You've been talking about her for over a year, actually. Over a year. You know what? It's just going to be great.
Okay? You ain't that important. People are laughing at you.
Okay, whatever.
Well, yeah, they do.
Yeah, same shit. You
right.
read this from a script.
It's true. We do laugh at you. We do. We laugh, we point, we mock. That's what we do. And keep in mind, yes, YouTube Reject, your turn is coming up very, very soon. Congratulations after what you did with Bridget. Congratulations. Yeah. You've gotten my attention now.
Brit?
And ask Begzy. Ask Begzy how he cries when I do. So yeah. Get to know me, you YTR.
There was something else I wanted to.
You're a 49-year-old man. Oh, people are laughing at you. You are suing her. Why are you even talking about her?
You're not much older than he is. No, you're not much younger than he is. God, what am I saying? You're not much younger than he is. Just reminding you. Didn't you just turn 46, dude? You're 46 now. Yeah. And he's what? 49, 50? 3-4 years difference? It's about the same age difference between me and Clonka. Mm-hmm.
This is harassment. And you haven't even had your first hearing yet. Like, it is unbelievable. I'm not in court with you, right? I haven't even been named as a witness. I'm here if I'm needed. Oh, by the way, if you get sued or anybody like Sam, Yaba, any of these fucktards take you to court, I will testify on your behalf because I have everything you need to completely decimate their character and show that they are pathological liars.
Is that a bribe? Is that a bribe? Yeah, once again, we bring Sam, easy for me to say, Sam and Yaba into this. Oh, jeez.
Damn it.
No, he hasn't stopped for over a year. It's been a year. He files a lawsuit and he keeps going.
Judge will shut her up.
The judge will shut her up, he says.
Yep.
The judge will shut her up, he says. Let's hear that again. Can we hear that again?
People are laughing at you. There was something else I wanted to. Damn it. The judge will shut her up.
Really?
She knows she's going to lose.
Oh, really? She knows she's going to lose. He has no idea how this works. I don't even think his attorney knows how this.
Then why is she losing her shit each and every day? With each and every passing day, she loses her shit more than more. She becomes more unhinged.
That's why she's running her mouth. Keep running your mouth.
So you running your mouth won't affect your case. You continually talking about her body, her looks, and all this.
You go after other people's looks in their bodies, you and your ilk. God damn. How many times do I have to remind you?
Right. Well, see, that's because all those idiots in that chat, that's what they want you to feel because you are their locale. Those people in your chat aren't there for you. Motherfucker, I've absorbed about 90% of your donors and your audience. Have you not noticed?
Whoa, I hope you screenshotted that for your attorney. I believe that's an admittance of guilt here.
I told you back when you stabbed me in the back to check your numbers. Check your numbers after you fuck Negs over. Why do you think all these other people are bitter and super salty? Because once you fuck me over, that's it.
Yeah, here's the thing, Beggs. Here's another thing. You know what happened after I dumped your sorry ass? And then later on dumped Traffic's sore stupid ass? You know what happened? My channel that was stuck at 1,500 subscribers, it's now up to 2.2 thousand subscribers and growing each and every day. Okay, tonight I'm having a slow night in my chat, but that's okay. It's part of the course. But usually, for the most part, up until recently, I've been yielding between 100 and 150 in my chats. Beats the previous time of having only 40 or 50 or 60 even. You know? Yeah, it's done wonders for my channel, getting rid of you losers. Not you in chat. Him and Traffic, their ilk.
That's it. Pariah, baby. You're a pariah.
My Canada goes. You made him a pariah. You are illustrating his case. You're making his lawyer's case for him. So yeah, bravo. Bravo. In fact, that deserves a tambourine. Ooh. That deserves a tambourine. All right. Bravo. You know what? I'm thinking about doing another Begzy parody soon. Yeah. I'm thinking about doing that soon. Let me know what you think. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Oh, she's so keen on putting Negs, Mrs. Negs, as her title now. Imagine how desperate you have to be to claim that name when you're the one that says you failed at this, you failed as a role model, you failed as a person, you failed as a YouTuber, you failed as an eBayer, you failed as this, you failed as that.
Well, guess what? She didn't know me then. Let's just say she fucked around and found out. She came over and met me and realized that I'm a highly ambitious entrepreneur who is gifted.
No, you're just somebody she can easily manage. More like that. She is desperate for company that she can manage. Because imagine if she tried to go for one of her so-called same class peers. Wouldn't work for her. Wouldn't work for her at all. In fact, they wouldn't go near her either because, well, they're busy chasing girls half their age. You know, I mean, let's be real, 50-somethings, 60-somethings chase after 20 and 30-year-olds. Let's be real. So, you know, the fall from grace from rock stars and politicians to, well, you. Oh, God, what a fall from grace. We love that for you. We love that for you and her. We do. We do. So, yeah. You were the bottom of the barrel. And isn't that something she has to pay you to service her? Ain't that something?
But severely emotionally damaged from the trauma of my life.
Oh, God. You have no
throw shade at each other. Do you not hear the things that I said?
You have no
I had to let that shit go because she
led a charmed life. You led a charmed life. The only thing is, I'll give you this. Okay, sorry, you were sick. No. You were sickly as a child, but that's it. But otherwise you led a very charmed life. You were privileged. You had everything handed to you. You still have everything handed to you. Your own mother still wipes your ass for you, for God's sake. Doing your laundry for you. Even though you got a washing machine, I bet she still does the laundry.
She knows better now. So here you are, again, with the person you're suing. I'm just going to keep pointing that out.
You don't leave your house. And then you claim that name so proudly.
Yeah, the most dangerous man in the world. That's true, Hussy. Most dangerous man in the world. Let's remember when GP went for a little drive in Indiana and he went for a little drive through Connorsville. Old Begzy boy hid in his home and hid under Clonka's skirt because the big bad fat white dude, Mr. Greg, what's his name of the day, decided to stop by. I love it. GP too got you. He got under your skin too. Yeah.
Because that's all you can get.
Hussy, I'm just gonna lay it out there for you, dude. And I'm sorry if it's offensive.
No, you're not sorry. You're not.
Look, man, I've never had a problem with women. Never had a problem with women.
Oh, what?
Finding women that I could connect with.
What? I don't know. I think women like Streetcar may pick to differ. MFW, Yaba, Sam, Witty Widow, yeah, and some other chick named Lori. And the very fact you had 3 baby mamas, 3 different baby mamas, I don't know. That seems to indicate otherwise, dude. You have a huge problem with women. You are one of the most misogynistic. You are one of the most misogynistic pricks I've ever come across. Even much more so than many of these dudes from these so-called these would-be patriarchal cultures. Yeah. But I love that for you. I love that for Clonka.
I connected with Clara. Okay. I was single for 8 years. But every crazy bitch that I dated tried to ruin my life thereafter. Even the crazy bitches that I didn't date tried to ruin my life thereafter.
Oh, really? How'd they try to ruin your life, dude? How? How did they try to ruin poor widow Begzy Wegsy's life? Oh, no! Oh, Carol! Oh.
Have you not been paying attention, Hussy? Negs is kind of a hot item. Negs is kind of in demand. Negs has always been in demand. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Keep telling yourself that, dude. Keep telling yourself that.
You've been sitting there devolving, slowly drinking yourself into a medical stupor.
Uh-huh.
And I've been out here doing what?
Crushing your Klonopin and snorting it and living off of Clonka and your mother. And spending Clonka's condo money faster than it comes in.
What? Dude, like clout like steroids. Okay? That's me right now. Pay attention.
Mrs. Neggs. Mrs. Neggs. You're not even Mrs. Neggs. You're not even his real last name. Okay?
What the fuck is your problem? And the jury's going to hear this and be like, this was after he filed the suit. What was the point of this? So you're saying that she defamed you to the point that you couldn't make money anymore, but your aggravated harassment, which I told you like 8 months ago, was you already met New York's criteria for aggravated harassment.
Did he now? Did he really?
This is unbelievable.
Okay. Can you guys see me? Because it looks like my connectivity just went down. He didn't even put a ring on it. Okay? And you're out there claiming the title of Mrs.
I hope I'm in the courtroom when the jury is being played shit like this. I just want to watch the parents, the normal people in the jury box, listen to this maniac act like this entire.
How sad, how embarrassing. You were Mrs. several times and you became Miss again.
So more harassment. That's all this is. You're bullying her, dude. You're fucking bullying her.
Okay? I think you failed in that department. So I wouldn't run and rush and claim a Mrs. to a loser. Okay? Unless you're desperate.
Well, this loser owns a house. I mean,
it was given to you.
People don't accomplish in their life. You don't own shit.
It was given to you.
Your apartment. You don't own it. It's $1 million apartment. When did you ever have $1 million? And if that's your apartment, then the countersuit should be no problem to settle. You just sell your apartment, right? You just sell your $1 million apartment and pay your settlement.
Dude, I believe it's subsidized housing. No, he's not in a position to sell it. Subsidized housing. You're just proving you just want him to, you want very bad things to happen to him. That's okay. We don't exactly want good things to happen to you too, because we don't like to see evil like you prevail. We really don't. We're going to make sure that you don't.
Yes.
Right? That's how that would work, right? That's his only asset is his $1 million apartment, right? So if he got sued, just hypothetical, if he got sued for like, $250,000, he's got $1 million apartment, he'd just sell it, right? He could just sell it.
Slandered me and she has defamed me.
Or I don't know. I know here in Canada, you can bankrupt judgments for any suit, whatever kind of suit the lawsuit there is, you can bankrupt it. I don't know. Wouldn't it be something? Oh, God. It could be bankrupt. I don't know if it could be bankrupted in the United States, but it can be in Canada. I'm just saying something worth looking into.
Has nothing to do with.
And besides of which, here's the thing, Hussy. Here's the thing. Not Hussy. Ah, damn it. I'm getting confused. Begzy. Hussy's the plaintiff. Okay. Hussy is the plaintiff. He's suing Clonka, not the other way around. Not the other way around. Yeah. So if she loses, she has to pay him. That's how that goes. If he loses, okay, pay attention, Begzy. If he loses, what's the worst he might owe? Lawyer fees? Maybe court costs? But he's not going to be owing a thing to your Clonka. Nope. Not to your sugar cougar. Not to your sugar cougar. What's the matter, Begzy? Is the condo money already running out? Is that it? Is that well already being run dry? I bet that's it. Yes, I bet that's it. Ha! Yeah, and you want to drain somebody of a government subsidized apartment? Slow clap. Yay.
Of speech, period. And she's going to find out in court. And honey, if you think you are going to destroy me, you are highly, highly mistaken. I am going to walk out of this laughing at you. And so is my community. And all the other reaction channels can't stop laughing. And you have given them content. You know why?
Are we in fucking high school?
Thank you for stopping
You,
by.
content creator, reacting to me maybe that I don't like. Go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck what you think. You're here, right? There's a food chain, right? And that's why you're nibbling on me. It's because there's a food chain. I'm at the top of the food chain. T-fucker Rex. Right?
What?
You, bottom feeders, shit eaters.
What?
Because you are the
top of the food chain? You? You? No. Dude, come closer, dude. Begzy, come closer, dude. If we were still using the now outdated Hindu caste system, you'd be lower than an untouchable. And if I'm not mistaken, in that whole Hindu caste system, if I'm not mistaken, untouchable is the lowest rank. It's lower than a cockroach, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, if there are any Hindus watching me or somebody who knows about this history, just feel free to correct me, and I apologize if I got it wrong. But yeah, you're a cockroach, Begzy. You're lower than a cockroach. You are lower than a cockroach. Yeah, you are lower than a cockroach.
Okay, I have done nothing to you. She had no problem with me, none, until she started dating Negs and she started mimicking the things that he was saying about me.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
She repeats everything he says, and she got fucked. Okay, she got fucked.
So why didn't you sue me then? That's what I want to know. Why didn't you sue me? Because it seems like that your problem is with me.
Probably because we know he knows you have nothing. He knows you have nothing. Yeah. But who knows? Maybe that's what his lawyer advised him to do. There's also that. Maybe that's what the lawyer advised him to do. I don't know.
This is what they do. They don't give a fuck about the real issue. They don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Ew.
I care. Listen, Hussy, I just let me explain something to you. You called the police here. You leaned into your camera. I fucking watched it with my own eyes. So did hundreds of other people. You said maybe he will answer the door when they come.
I don't doubt it, Hussy.
Okay. The next day during my stream, they came. You went live, gloated about it. So when a grown man, you, a 49-year-old man, comes snooping around my home and starts
good point,
my
kitty.
kid's shit.
Good point.
You're the one I'm interested in. There's a pee every 5 feet, but you're the grown man. You are the grown man, almost 50, inquiring and obsessed at one point over my minor son.
Nobody. Oh my God. Hussy, I hope you're taking screen recordings of this and you're giving it to your lawyer. I honestly hope you're giving it to your lawyer. God damn it, because he's building your case. Beggs, you're building Hussy's case. Don't look now, but you are building Hussy's case. Love that for you. I do.
So you need to get your facts straight because you are going into a courtroom. You are going to be under oath.
Yeah, I think we all know that.
They give a fuck about nothing. Just content.
I think you know.
And who they can slander. And who they can trigger. And who they can bait, like the word she likes to use.
Poor baby.
She should be ashamed of herself, a 60-year-old cow. 60-year-old cow, that's exactly what you are.
Moo!
And the reason why you are wearing that hat is to cover those bangs. So if you're so proud of them, why don't you show them?
Listen to you. The judge is going to shut you up. Look at your bangs. Look at your looks. Your boyfriend's a loser. We're going to be laughing at you. All of us. Remember your last hearing where all of your fans flooded and made it impossible for the justice system to do its thing? Bro, you are handling this so poorly. Oh, yeah, let's not forget that he called me at 2 a.m, but it was a butt dial, he says. But it's still on my phone. This was after he had made multiple threats, harassed what was passing around my 19-year-old stuff.
Oh, my God. Still obsessed. Only you are obsessed with this. Only you have this depravity in your head. Only you. You and YTR both have this depravity going on.
Yeah, it was just it's going to be part of it. It's
my God.
Call from him at 2 a.m.
And she claims that shit behind her is inventory.
Oh, good night, Dad.
Garbage is inventory. Is that what you're going to put on the shelves in the hallways of your store?
Mm-hmm.
That Christmas tree, how much is that worth? That 24-inch Christmas tree. You're selling that now in June? Is that all the inventory you got?
No, you stupid fucking wet brain old man. I've got 4,000 DVDs here. That's what the inventory is. Okay. See, I know you ran a
I
deli,
know,
you're gonna be a
Hussy.
deli snitch,
I
but
know.
when you open a business, you got to have something to put in it. And the basement is kind of spoken for. Our bedroom is already my eBay station where I pack and list everything. That's going to the business too.
What?
Why don't you drop into the store sometime?
No thanks. You know, Hussy lives in Manhattan, where I'm sure there are plenty of stores with old DVDs, if that's what he wanted to have, and vinyl records and all that lovely stuff at his disposal in Manhattan. Why the fuck would he want to go to Nowheresville, Indiana, to your so-called brick and mortar establishment? Let's think about this one very, very carefully here. I'm coming to you guys in chat. Death, are you? Oh, okay. Thank you. Yes, if you wish to support the channel and all of my misadventures without the troll toll, I do have a PayPal, and rest assured, I will keep all your information confidential. Yes. 4,000 DVDs, I know, right? Begs, quit calling people wet brain because we don't want to be. No, we don't. We don't, Kitty. Just watching. DVDs, Beanie Babies would have been a better investment. He's so stupid. I know, right? Because I've actually heard that Beanie Babies would be, if they were well cared for, like well maintained, they could be worth something. Exactly. You hardly slept last night. Oh, I'm sorry, Def. Yeah, I remember. Anyways, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by, Def. Good to have. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Okay. RBF, I have a mod. I have RBF. And I have Kitty. And yeah. Okay. We should be fine. It's a small group tonight. Okay. We should be fine. It's a small group. The dolls are worth a lot more. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, this is the Gaming Grounds GoFundMe. If you wish to donate to him, please do so anonymously. It's to support his fight. It's to support Gaming Grounds' fight against Begzy, against Begzy's life ruination tactic. Can you mod, Kala? Hang on. Hang on. All right. Okay. There you go. Okay, Kala. I added you in. Okay. You've been here too? Oh, okay. Thank you, Ravenstar. Thank you. Thank you, Ravenstar. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. You know what? We're going to give Ravenstar a wrench too. We're going to give Ravenstar a wrench too. You modded? There we go. Yeah. There we go. There we go. All right. I've got new people here. Armed and dangerous. All right. There we go. All right. They're going to lose their arses in that. Oh, I know that, RBF. Oh, well, I know that. That's a money loser to begin with. Miss Rain, I want to walk in this frickin' failure. I like the name of that. Brick and failure, and ask where the Betamax. Oh, wow. We're going way back. Oh, God. We're aging ourselves here, aren't we, Miss Rain, Seattle? Oh, God. Miss Rain, we are. Yes, we're the Betamax. Hey, Harmony, good to see you. We've got a mod in here. Excellent. Good to see you here, Harmony. Always good to see Harmony here. Always. Yes. They're going to, I know. So you're going to walk into the frickin' failure where the Betamax is. Cool. In here too. Okay. All right, right on. Okay. The more the merrier, right on. Okay, Kitty. We are armed and dangerous like Begzy's wet brain and yes, exactly. Okay. So let's continue. Let's trudge on. How long have I been on? I don't know. An hour and a half? I don't know. We'll stay on. Let's see. Tonight is a quiet night.
That's just an excuse so she can stay sloppy. And let me tell you something. I don't think Attic Boy is going to deal with that very well.
I put the fucking things in here, you stupid shit.
What?
So you want to talk about slander?
You're selling that
This is defamation of her character. You're trying to imply that she's a hoarder and a slob.
of the display of your store.
No,
Right
mean,
here's
Christmas
your,
tree.
right here's
How
your
much is that
defamation
worth?
coming up.
That 24-inch Christmas tree.
take a
You're
look.
selling that now in June. Is that all the inventory you got?
Take a look at the background, and there are plenty of screenshots where she left the room empty, you know, with all the stuff. Yeah, she does. It does look like hoarding from where we're sitting. You know, we've seen it. It does look like hoarding from where we're sitting.
That's just an excuse.
And Clonka burned her own career. She burned her own career, such as it was. Let's be real.
So she can stay sloppy.
Uh
And
huh.
let me tell you something. I don't think Attic Boy is going to deal with that very well. I don't think so.
Okay, so you did kind of state that as a opinion. You think that's so she can stay sloppy, right? Why do you need another grown person to come into your house and clean up your 400 square foot closet every week? Why is that? Why do you treat them like a slave? Is that how you treated your nanny you had till you were 24, bro?
What?
He's never had someone
God, I hate that smirk. Hate that smirk.
live in, and she's going to come in there and be bossy, and she thinks that giving him a little money here and there is going to shut him up. I don't.
She don't give me money. You're so jealous. That's why you're taking her to court, is to get money, right? So what?
No, to get her to get you both to shut it. Get you both to shut it once and for all.
You talking about? You just don't want me to get the money? Is that what would you do with it? Let's say you won. What would you do with it? It'd be gone in a month.
I don't think so.
That's not your problem. That's not your problem, Beggs, is it? No, that's not your problem. If he wins that settlement, the moment he gets a monetary, let's say he wins, he gets awarded a monetary settlement, and he gets the money, he's free and clear for him to do whatever the hell he likes with it, and you have nothing to say about it.
No.
And what so does Social Security know that you're filing a lawsuit claiming that you made $600K
I don't know how that would work.
a year? I guess is what your attorney said.
No. At least get a green screen.
I don't know how that would work.
Nasty, smelly bitch.
Wow, what's that?
At least get a green screen. Nasty, smelly bitch.
The plaintiff in a lawsuit, everybody. The plaintiff.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I'm going to do, David. That's exactly. That money is going to charity. We are going to give it to maybe an animal shelter or something like that.
What money? So you don't see, motherfucker. You said you showed a receipt when you got the $3,000 for the GoFundMe. Now you're saying if you're not winning shit, you're not getting any money. I just want you to know that. You're going to donate it to it. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What, is Clonka going to file for bankruptcy if she loses? Is that what's going to happen? She's going to file for bankruptcy? Maybe that's why she was in a hurry to sell that condo in a hurry. Wonder if she thinks that she might be forced to go bankrupt sooner rather than later. Wonder if that's what's going on here. She sold it at a loss of $100,000, less than what she paid for it.
Okay. Or I'm going to use it to buy half of it. I'll give to animal shelter, and half of it I'll buy food for Peggy, for the cats.
Oh,
Something
sure.
like that.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. David's comment about Sherry. Donate whatever Sherry gave to an abuse charity. David, Jesus Christ. Where's a staircase when you need one?
Stupid ass. Hello, Gemini. What you mean? Was you blocked?
David was just, I don't know. I guess David has a problem with you donating to an abuse charity, a charity that addresses abuse. I don't know.
I haven't seen you in a long time. We never blocked you. Huzzy has green screen, and she chooses not to use it. Oh, really? No, sweetheart. We never blocked you.
We put the green screen up. You'd have a problem with that. You know why? Because you're a fucking lolcow. That's why.
What? You're the lol cow. Moo. You're a mad cow. You're a mad cow. Clonka's a lol cow. You a mad cow.
No. Uh-oh.
I think David's in a group home.
Hey, Jay. Good to
The
see
house is
you.
a disgrace. It is.
Said
I don't even
it.
care if it's inventory or not. There's no excuse. I'm sorry you couldn't get in, boo.
So I have this extra bedroom.
Yeah,
so
I
what should I do
know.
with it, Hussy? What do you think I should do with it? The store isn't ready.
I know, eh?
This is extra space. And then once we move into the store, the room will be empty and it'll be a third bedroom. See, I don't
Yeah,
understand.
she did, Arbia. She did.
So you just want to sit here prior to your lawsuit with this woman and continue to defame her character. That's what you're doing. You understand that, right? You're harassing. This is adult bullying and continuing to defame her character.
Wait a minute. Remember Clonka a while back? She reacted, what was it, 3 years ago? She reacted to the Sovereign. Okay, because Sovereign was one of the few people to go after the reactors, like Michael B. Petty, Charlie Gold. Yeah, them. Okay. Remember Clonka said that bullying was for children? That's what she said. Grown-ups don't bully. Now, of course, that's a bunch of hogwash. We all know that. That's bull. Of course, adults bully other adults. Where do kids learn it from otherwise, right? I'm just telling them the inconsistencies. I'm just pointing out the inconsistencies of what these two spew out on the regular. That's all.
I'm the one that put this shit in here. This is my fucking house, okay? I'm not trying to. We share this house, but my name is on the deed, okay?
Yeah, that and the estate of your grandmother, I believe. Yeah. The estate of your grandmother is also half owner.
So I kind of do what I want, and I put all this shit in here, okay? So now what? You want to bring my kid into it? I know you and Gigi are just chomping at the bit. You guys are like, oh.
Nobody's bringing your kid into anything. God, only you bring your kids into it. Oh, God. Only you bring your kids in. Nobody else is.
Oh, when can we bring up a minor? I'm jonesing. It's been a couple days.
I'm glad you're in now.
I don't know. Is that the case for you? Is there something we should know? Have you called your buddies at Nambla or Maps? You look like you're the one that's jonesing.
She had no problem.
Do you notice he looks like he salivates every time he hints or says something about Hussy or Gigi supposedly thinking incorrect, let's say inappropriate thoughts, supposedly thinking inappropriate thoughts. You notice how he looks like he's salivating? Beggs, that is. He looks like he's salivating. Yeah.
Excuse me. Making fun of Foodie Beauty and saying Foodie Beauty was a slob.
Well, yeah, she was like a slob. These.
And so are you. Your home doesn't look much better than the villa did. Let's be real. It really doesn't look much better than the villa did.
Yeah, man, you're so fucking stupid. Can I show you? Can I show you, Ken? You stupid old man.
It's a mess.
We have.
It's a mess.
Inventory. These are DVDs. You ever seen DVDs? These are XX Tentacion hats. You ever seen stuff like that? Wow.
DVDs. Yeah, right. Oh, God. Yeah, he thinks his DVD brick and mortar establishment is going to be a huge success.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Wow. Oh, look. There's fucking video games. Look at that. Look at that. Shipping stuff. See that? Shipping stuff.
Where did you get those DVDs? At the Sally Ann? At the local Salvation Army?
Yeah, buddy. Look at that. More DVDs.
My goodness.
You would love to see my eBay.
That would be a good idea, but that would be tedious.
I'm out here complaining every day about the same woman I'm serving, and Meg's out here balling.
Yeah, she never cleaned her house, and she's so dirty, and she lives in that kind of condition, and that's not acceptable. What does she do all day?
It sure
So when
was.
it's done to you, you don't like it.
Be a trick.
You call it
I
inventory,
saw, yeah, I
right?
was watching Jill
It is
too.
inventory. What else do you want me to call it? Would you like it better if I said it was a group of young men?
No one cares, right, Harmony?
Shove it up your ass. What do they do all day long?
Wow, to the plaintiff. Shove it up your
Up
ass.
to you. You don't like it. You call it inventory, right?
Uh-huh.
Shove it up your ass. What?
This is pure fucking harassment. That's all it is.
What?
And that's just my opinion on it. This is just pure harassment.
Is it?
I could never imagine being in a case with somebody. It's like when Yabba came out calling kids retards because she got served with a protective order and then lied to everybody because she wanted.
Yeah, you called her then 6-year-old daughter a future you know what. Begins with the letter W, ends with the letter R-E. The letter is R-E. Yeah. You called, what is it? Irate Alex's kids. You called them future criminals. Yeah. You refer to Sam's kids and grandkids as criminals. I could go on.
To be the victim of something that didn't happen. I didn't understand that. I'm like, that's the dumbest shit ever. So I just dropped it at the advice of an attorney. I wish I would have continued it and went in there and been like, this was her responsibility.
Hey, Different.
I would have got it granted.
Hey, Different. Good to see you.
Right now. We could be over this, right? But all
Okay,
this
cool. Thank
all
you
this
for
is
stopping by. Glad you're here,
grade
Different.
A harassment.
What do they do all day long? He can't.
I don't know, Amber.
He heard. He doesn't do his laundry. She's there all day long. It's not like they have a life. It's
There isn't. There are places that still sell DVDs. I think Walmart here in Canada, Montreal does. Walmart sells DVDs. And who else would sell DVDs? There was a store I went to a few weeks back in outside of Montreal, north of Montreal, north of Laval. And there's a mall, there's a mall, Place Rosemère, and they have a store in there that sells vinyl, DVDs, and CDs, T-shirts. They also sell a lot of stuff for the anime crowd, and they sell a lot of stuff. It's quite an eclectic mix in that store. It's a cool place. I think it's called Sunrise. Simply, the store is called Sunrise, and they do sell DVDs and Blu-ray. Yeah, and I think they even sell record players and all that stuff. But geez, they have an eclectic mix, and they do well. See, vinyl actually will be worth something if it isn't already. A lot of vinyl records, especially if they're in good condition. I think eventually people are going to be making serious coin off their old vinyl. But that's not going to be the case for DVDs or Blu-ray or CDs even. Okay.
Not a new washer, dipshit.
It's not like they go out like I do. They don't do none of that.
Yeah,
I don't
you have a new washer. I bet your mama Negs is still doing the laundry. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Bars and buy $30 drinks and then claim poverty in a lawsuit. No, I don't do that.
She had to go to a concert by herself. Love that for you. I have never gone to a concert alone, just for the record.
When was the last time you went to a concert? What the fuck are your points? I don't even know who Love and Rockets are.
I don't go to concerts either. I used to go because my ex used to work for a radio station, and he used to get comp seats, usually seats in the press box, which was pretty cool. But I don't go, but other than that, no, I cannot go to concerts. Too many people. If I were to sit, in general seating, it's too many people, and nowadays it's too smoky because people smoke in there. I know there's no smoking signs, but they're clearly a suggestion at the Bell Center. They're clearly a suggestion. But yeah, I don't go. All this to say, I don't go to concerts either. What about that? I prefer to listen to my tunes at home for free with my cleaner air.
She planned that on her own. She's a big girl. She could go do stuff.
Yeah, I bet you were relieved when she went off, though, weren't you, Beggs? You were probably figuring, whew, I finally got the house to myself, old Pebbles.
So I should do everything. Oh my God, you're exhausting, Hussy. You really are.
No, you are.
You really are. But this is not.
No, you are exhausting. But methinks some trouble in paradise. Because now that she's moved in with you, you two are supposed to have a honeymoon phase. That's usually what happens when couples first start cohabiting. There's like this honeymoon phase. Clearly, no honeymooning going on here. No. Not when you're screaming, going after your enemies, and not when she's driving off to Chicago to see very bad relics from the 80s. God, Clonka, you always had shitty taste in music. Always.
Not going to help you. This is not going to help you.
Why can't you clean up? She was a slob then, she's a slob now.
Right on, RBF.
Okay,
And
whatever. He's telling the whole world this, though, while crying about being defamed.
She thinks her money is going to keep him quiet. Okay?
Keep me quiet for what?
We can only imagine.
Do you not?
8 tracks, yeah, right? 8
Everybody
tracks.
here gets it.
And I didn't even see 8 tracks at that store that I was talking about.
No one can control.
Right on, kidding.
No one.
I just can't do it.
Here, let me do what you did when you threatened a 13-year-old.
Nobody threatened.
No one tells me what the fuck to do.
No, that's where you're wrong. The law tells you what to do. Clonka tells you what to do if you want your allowance. Means you better piss straight and walk right. Yeah.
Okay. If I'm not breaking the law.
Look at his face in the camera. Well, yeah, you are. You kind of are.
I'm not hurting anybody.
Yeah, you are. You are. You are. That's all you do is hurt people. That's all you do is hurt people. Speaking of daddy issues, where is your dad? Yeah, your dad who walked out on you. Talk about having daddy issues like Clonka likes to bring up. Is that part of Pillow Talk with Clonka when she watches your sweaty pink ass try to go to sleep? Is that foreplay? Inquiring minds want to know.
no one, including those closest to me, my family and my loved ones, can tell me what the fuck to do.
No, others do
I just
tell
want to
you what
reenact
to
what
do.
he did when
Others do tell you what to do.
So she can get away with all this stuff. Hello, Bobo. Yaba says the only reason for her massive personality change is that the real DC.
I want to hear what he said.
Why
again.
can't you clean up? She was a slob then, she's a
Yeah,
slob
that's
now.
why. Yeah, that's true. That's why has him too.
How do you,
she's gonna think. She thinks her money is gonna keep her
Yes,
quiet.
he did, Candace.
money?
Yes, he
Keep her
did.
quiet again. I go back
Okay.
to what I just said.
So she can get away with all
I
this.
know.
Hello, Bobo.
Get away with what stuff, dude? I don't tell her what to do either.
At the rate, you know what? At the rate he mentions kids, I would turn it into a drinking game. But the problem is, we'd all die of alcohol poisoning. Yeah.
But I make it very clear what my boundaries are. Do you understand that? I make it clear to her what my boundaries are. But I'm not going to tell her what to do. Okay? One, we're not married. Okay?
I know. Horrific,
So
aren't they?
whatever legal ramifications you're dreaming are going to happen is not going to have an impact on me
Edit
personally.
Beatrix.
Okay? Outside of the fact that if somehow you pull this off, I'd be very upset and would demand a retrial.
You wouldn't be wrong. Jay, you wouldn't
But here
be
you
wrong.
are. This is great. Are you guys glad I played this? This is great. These are great
Right,
receipts
I'm
for,
right.
you're just harassing her at this point. I haven't
Okay,
played
living
in a
with this
while because
ranting
I just wanted to
wild.
stay out of it, but
He takes these long pointless.
I'm not involved in the case. I'm an outside party. And I've never lied about you, and you have directly.
Yeah, that
told me
was
my
scary,
family to
wasn't it,
testify in
Harmony?
court too.
Yaba says the only reason for her massive personality change
Oh,
is that the
she
real DC
is. Most definitely Beatrix. She is.
So somebody's telling him what Yaba said.
I don't give a fuck. But let me tell you something. She's making a big fool out of herself. She is a 60-year-old clown, and the jury is going to see this. I don't give a damn who she wants to bring up as a witness. I really don't give a flying fuck. I have witnesses too. That's a two-way street. Okay.
You know what being under oath is, right?
I see. The witnesses she wants to bring on, I seriously doubt are going to be seeing a witness stand. And if her lawyer is not counseling her accordingly, like not explaining to her why they would not be, any of that would be admissible, then God damn it, you're getting ripped off. You're getting ripped off.
Right. You know what being under oath is, right? Ask Yaba.
No!
Maybe she gave you some tips on lying under oath. Sue me, Yaba, if I'm defaming you.
Witnesses have nothing to do with what you have said.
Always bringing in Yaba. I think you've got a crush on Yaba. Like MFW, like you do with MFW, like you did with Vicky, Christina Lava Lamp. Where is Christina Lava Lamp these days? Where is she these days? Uh-huh. Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah. You have a massive crush on Yaba, don't you? Sorry, Yaba's with the love of her life. Get over it. Get over it.
And what you have done to me. Okay?
So is it just you? Is it only you?
Hunchback
So you get like what,
Nation!
mulligan all the shit you did to everybody else, all the stalking, harassing, and doxing.
Good to see
You
you.
did. You keep forgetting about D. Higgins. You keep forgetting, dude, about all the other people. You keep forgetting about Beth Thomas, whose information you sought publicly after she said something in my chat. You keep acting like none of this is going to be brought up.
So bring all the witnesses you want.
Oh, yeah. Sure she will.
I don't care what I ever called Callie. Good. And whatever I called.
I'm going to play that again.
Play it again.
I don't care what I ever called Callie. Good.
Okay, there you go. Doesn't care
What? What?
Callie, he was being racist and transphobic, allegedly, towards her and Shane.
And whatever I call.
Oh, please. Oh, please. No one was more transphobic than your girlfriend. You and your girlfriend, you and Clonka, referring to them as trannies.
Well, Charlie, I apologize. And
Oh, really? You apologize. So it's okay that you
No,
call. Okay,
he
gotcha.
doesn't. No, of course he doesn't. He's got.
What's that have to? That has nothing to do with your character or
yep.
player's character. I'm not a part of this case. I don't even know what you're talking
I
about.
know.
I'd like to know about that.
No.
Okay.
I know.
Well, bring it up in court. Bring it up in court. And they'll be like, what the fuck does that have to do with her defaming you, right?
So bottom line is, talk about me all you want. You help my case. You.
So if we talk about it, it helps your case. But you sit here and do all this harassment, name calling, lying, and threatening and whatnot. That doesn't hurt your case.
Granted, he shouldn't be doing that. See, I don't know if you're watching, but I think while the case is still open, you probably should be a little more quiet about the case. That's my opinion. I don't know what your lawyer or how your lawyer is advising you. But yeah, no, he's not saying anything defamatory. You don't know the difference, Begzy. You do not know the difference. Yeah. I understand your frustration, Hussy. I truly do. I truly do. Well, we want you to win, Hussy. We really and truly want you and Gigi to win. So this is where I'm coming from. I'm coming from a good place. When I say that.
Jesus Christ, you have lived in a delusion for a long time.
I don't know, kind of like the way you and Clonka do regularly, and Trashek and Columbine.
Now, my case.
Go ahead.
She's not scared of me. It was all a big fat lie.
Thank you for putting up my Twitter, Kala. Much appreciated.
I'll tell you this, I'm not afraid of you.
Oh, yeah, he
I'm not
does.
afraid of you because I know what I would do to men like you who said shit about my children like you
Thank
did
you,
and then tried to
Hussy.
get close to them, like physically. That's why I'm not afraid of you. You're on the internet.
No, chubby
You're on
move.
the internet. The only threat you are to me is your lying ass mouth, right? Your lying ass mouth.
She thinks she's triggering me. Sweetheart, do I sound mad? No.
Yeah, you're mad. Yeah, you do this. You do this all the time.
No, so continue.
You're the one who's getting mad. You keep bobbing and weaving like that. Do you have bladder issues? Do you have to pee, Beggs? Seriously. If you're bobbing and weaving like that, you gotta pee. Go to the bathroom.
Calling everybody the P word. Continue.
Nobody's
Go to the bathroom.
Nobody's calling anybody a pedophile. I nicknamed you Pete. Just a name, Pete. And everybody said you were a predator. You're the one. You and Gigi are the ones that slide in sexual predator. Nobody said you were a sexual predator.
You guys do, and you imply it all the time. That's what you guys do.
Here, let me pull it up for you. Just we always have to do this for them because they're very slow. Predator. God damn it, not the movie. Jesus. Predator. An animal that naturally preys on others. A person who ruthlessly exploits others. Ruthlessly.
Oh, like you do? You exploit your kids. You exploit one who is no longer with us and you've never even raised, and the one you signed over your parental rights from. And the one that's living with you. God, it's not enough that he's a meal ticket for you, huh? And, a way to get Social Security and Medicaid, right? Yeah, about that. But, man, you got to cash in other ways, too, huh? Yeah.
Ruthless exploitation. Would you call going to my son's Facebook, downloading his pictures, his name, and shopping it around, asking everybody if he's gay? Would you call that ruthless exploitation? Seems ruthless to me.
What proof is there of that? You keep saying that. Where's the proof of that? Because usually I see a lot of shit on Twitter. I haven't seen that one. God, where do you get these ideas? See, this is what sends red flags for me about you, Beggs. This is what sends me red flags about you. This is projection. I think you do all of that. Yeah.
It seems like you have to be morally inept to do something like that, right? So it applies. You think you're going to win a lawsuit over being called a predator? You meet the definition.
Oh, how?
For a year and a half, you've done nothing but put her name and my name in a title and ruthlessly exploit us.
Yeah, that is a far cry from calling him a pedo. You are both middle-aged to old people, for God's sake. You keep calling him a pedo. That's a pretty far cry. It's a pretty far reach there, dude.
Sucks, doesn't it? It sucks. You don't even know how to handle the anxiety from this because your audience has got you so gassed up. But did you notice that most of them have abandoned you now?
Because that's going to be shown too. Your character.
But your character won't be.
Continue calling everybody the P word. Continue. Because that's going to be shown too.
Okay.
Your character.
Exactly, RDF.
Listen to this guy. This is intimidation. He has been intimidating witnesses and the defendant since the beginning of this filing.
No, that's what you people do. Well, you get traffic to do Columbine to do your dirty work because they're both unhinged enough to do just that. Take a couple of lunatics. Who happen to be very bad tryhards.
Is what you do for a living, okay?
I love this.
Don't think it's only how you talk to me, sweetheart.
You know what, dude? When all this is over, I'm going to put the finishing touches on the documentary about you, and I'm going to sell copies in the store. I'm going to play it.
Oh, I'm like, that's going to sell. No offense to Hussey, but what would people in the real world, why would they pay for content on a DVD on old ass technology when they can get it for free by watching him on YouTube or Twitch? No offense, Hussey. No offense. I'm just saying, why would somebody go to your brick and mortar establishment to buy an old ass DVD of a recording of clips of Hussey when people can watch Hussey for free? Yeah.
In the store. I'm going to use all of you as an example I'm going to give an internet safety course in my shop, and I'm going to use all of you as examples. I'll use your screen
I don't know about Indiana,
but I'm going to show them the things you do. Play the clip.
I also know that here in my city and in my province, to sell something like that in stores, something tangible like that in stores, would be illegal. Like record something off of YouTube, Twitch, or whatever, and then try to pass it off and sell a lot of copies. That would be illegal here. I don't know about Indiana, but it is illegal here.
If you guys making threats, talking about, kids, this and that.
Only you talk about kids. Oh my God, how many times between now and Sunday? Oh, good grief.
House deeds and shit. Yeah.
Okay, you say I talk about your V, I talk about your this, I talk about your that, I talk about you do
Thank
the same damn thing.
Thank you.
Okay?
This is
You talk
Gaming
about your
Grounds
that's
for
why we talk
Fun
about
Me.
Oh, so if she does, then you can. More of those exceptions. I love these exceptions.
Ooh,
I love
Beatrix, you are savage. But
Imagine a jury hearing a 49-year-old man say
I
this.
talk about your that, I talk about you do the same damn thing. Okay?
you got ants, you got scabies in your pants, don't you? And that's why you're bobbing and weaving. It's not because you have to pee. It's because you got ants you've got scabies in your pants. Begzy's got scabies in his pants, don't you? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No wonder Clonka drove off to Chicago. Mm-hmm.
You talk about your V. That's why we talk about your V.
Imagine he's almost 50. A jury of his peers is going to hear him say that fucking juvenile comment while he's claiming that he has been defamed to the point where.
Were you scratching your butt? Were you scratching your butt there on camera, dude? Is that what you were doing? Were you scratching your butt?
He lost, what was it? How much money was it? 30K?
Oh my God.
You were making 600K a year on Social Security on your $1 million apartment, right?
Are you scratching your butt?
And you know that in these cases that finances are gone through, right?
That's why we talk about the politicians. Otherwise, we would have known about all of that. Okay?
And
what's so
I
illegal?
didn't hear about
What's
that,
so
but I
against
heard
the
there
law
was some
talking
kind of
about your
theft
politicians?
at a Blockbuster he worked
Take a
at.
walk with
Just
your
watch.
bullshit.
Yeah.
All
Take
right.
a walk with your bullshit.
Calm down.
Bitch.
You old man. Calm
This
down.
is my Shorts channel. Hang on.
Boy, he's fucking
For
mad.
those who are interested, that is my Shorts channel. Thank you, Kala, for putting up the link. That is my Shorts channel. It is nothing to do with Goro World whatsoever. No drama. It is walking tours of Montreal. Yes. It's walking tours of Montreal. It's drives, afternoon drives with Mr. Me, day excursions, some trips. It's fun, short content, so you may want to give that a look-see. We've already hit our first 100 subscribers.
Has nothing to do with it. I'll see her on the 7th.
See, this is all intimidation. I'm gonna play that again.
Play it again. Play it again, Sam.
Has nothing to do with
that,
it.
Sam.
I'll see her on the 7th.
The expression, not Sam Tepler. Not Sam Tepler. The expression, play it again, Sam. Bad choice of words.
See?
Bad choice of words. Sorry, Sam.
See? You're a grown man. And you have sued this person, right? So now here you are going on and on and on and on and on about her. You're just making rules up so that do you think that this is, it's just amazing that you think that a jury of your peers, look, motherfucker, let me tell you something. There are people that I tell about this shit that go, God damn, they stay away from YouTube, the internet, and my channel, right? Because of people.
No, they stay away from you and your channel because they know how disturbed you are. They know how disturbing and twisted and evil, maniacal you are. That's why they stay away from you and your channel.
People like you, Yabba Sam, fucking Booney, all you other fucking crazy cunts, right?
Because I don't think anybody buys your lies because you're such a bad liar. You'd be a lousy poker player.
Stupid ass. I'm very confident. I've been very confident since day one. You guys have known that.
The clap.
I am the one
clap.
that's been saying, let's go to fucking court. So
I know, Raven
Oh, yeah,
Star.
I agree.
I
Why?
know.
Because it needs to stop.
I agree.
I haven't.
Shut the fuck up then.
Thank you for posting my socials, Kala.
It was I spent like, what was it, guys? It was like 5 or 6 weeks. I didn't even look his way. I didn't mention him. And every day for that 6 weeks, he harassed and poked and prodded and mentioned my kid. Go be with your son. Go be with your son. Go be with your son.
Nobody mentions your kid. I watch Hussy semi-regularly. I don't hear him talking about your kids. Not the way you and Clonka keep doing.
That's what he did. Clara has completely ignored him. Just like Yaba. They just come up when they feel like they need some content and need to.
Oh my God. You mean it's like the other way around? People go away, they ignore you for you and your ilk for a bit, but you still hammer in, hammer on, do you? You're worse than the Energizer Bunny.
They grift some money. They come in, they say something stupid, they get smacked for it, and then they fucking play victim. That's exactly what they do.
Really? Ew.
Oh yeah, what would you call it? Like court hearing, harassment.
Well, Magic would.
This idiot suing somebody, saying it needs to end. You're still talking about it. You're still fucking talking about it. Do you understand that? You have put our names in every fucking title over a year, and you delete every stream on Twitch because you don't want to lose that precious Twitch channel, huh? You want to hang on to that precious Twitch channel.
I haven't done shit. I have not broken the law. Okay? I'm not.
Here's the thing. He still has a Twitch channel. You don't. Even when you tried to open a second ban evading Twitch channel, you lost that too, didn't you? Mm-hmm.
Of being criminal.
Yeah, you have broken the law. I want you to go look up New York's standards of aggravated harassment.
For aggravated harassment.
Criteria. I have spoken to somebody. I don't know who it was. I don't have a troop of detectives in New York. I spoke to somebody, and they said, yes, if I was like your neighbor and you were doing all this shit, we'd be right in court. You'd be charged. But since it's an interstate affair, it becomes a civil issue. Now, you've made it a lawsuit.
I know she is.
Where all the aggravated harassment is going to come out.
It is, Kitty. It is.
That's all they know how to do. That's all these two do.
No, they don't. Chubby moves. They don't.
Whatever you can, you guys. Even $5. If you can do more, do more. He will really.
Gigi is not suing me. He's going to take your money and do something else with it. He's going to buy a lawnmower. He's going to move. He's not suing.
No, he's going to sue. If he doesn't, he will give the money back. He's already said that he would. If he wasn't going to sue, he said he would give the money back. He's already said that he would. I have no reason not to believe him. But no, he will. We are going to encourage him to do so. Look at the arrogance on you. Look at you, tough guy. Pufter. Wimp. Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. Wimp. Wimp. You want to meet your match, dude? Come up to Montreal. Get your fucking passport and get Clonka. Get Clonka to hold you by the hand and bring you to Montreal.
He needs $150,000 in about the next 2 or 3 years of his life to do this.
We appreciate it. This shit has to stop. This is not what the internet is for.
Oh, is it for calling the cops on disabled children and terrorizing women? Is that what it's for? Is it for, because I still have all the...
Terrorizing what women in your home? Terrorizing what women? Is your grandmother actually living with you at the time? Is that what you're trying to tell us? Because Clonka doesn't qualify as a chick. Not to me. She doesn't qualify as a chick. Hell, she's more masculine than you are. God dang.
Docking invitation of you asking for various women's information after you got mad at them. What do you think that says about your character to a jury of your peers, sir? I mean, let's be logical here. You're a jury. You're on a jury.
No.
And you're watching this grown man rage like this day in and day out, over and over, multiple times a day. And then you see him go to Twitter.
Jay, according to Clonka, she is trying to get him a passport. She's trying to help him get his passport because they're going to travel abroad, apparently. Apparently. Yeah. They stay away from the stench. Doesn't get on them. That's true. That's true. Exactly. God dang, so jealous. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. Speaking of those wondering about Crumble, I tried a test stream tonight and it failed twice. And there were just... Rumble makes things more difficult. than it needs to be, in my opinion. It is 10,000 times more difficult than YouTube or Twitch. Okay, and you have to use a streaming software like StreamYard, and unlike StreamYard, where you can hook up directly to, unlike YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook, that you can hook up directly to, right? You can hook up directly to that. With Rumble, you got to use some kind of code. You got to enter a link. You got to enter some coding. Yeah, and plus also to assign mods. That's a whole other. That's a whole other mess. A whole other mess. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I thought if you have felonies against you, you can't get a U.S. passport. In Canada, you can. I don't know about the United States. I do not know about the United States. In Canada, you can. I think depending, of course, what the felony might be. Yeah.
Or wherever it may be, and say, I need Beth Thomas's information. She called me a predator in Neg's chat. One, you were in my chat. You didn't have to be there. You chose to be. And then you read the chat. She called you a predator, and you decided to go out and look for her information. Why'd you do that? What could it have been, to intimidate her? Because see, that's the aggravation.
These people need to stop. And here's the poor thing about Methy Bethy. I don't think she's all there upstairs. I really don't. I don't think she's all there. I know she has something called Turner syndrome. I don't know much about the condition. Does it affect one cognitively? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But there's definitely something cognitively wrong. Because I remember when I was on that silly Snowflake panel, there was Methy Bethy and some other Czech Gothic glitter. The two of them were like astounding. Their vocabulary was just astounding, really. Oh my God.
Harassment part I'm talking about is because you were trying to instill fear into somebody. In the best situation, I'm not saying best week, but she's small and she has health issues. So you decide to try to terrorize her. She's a fucking badass. Thankfully, you guys have turned her into a legend too.
Did you just call Bethy your supporter, one of your pay pigs? Did you just call her that? Did you call one of your pay pigs? I don't think he likes her either. I remember on that silly panel, she yelled a bit loud to him, and he kind of got, and he begs, like, told her to keep it down. Basically, he wanted to get, you could tell he wanted to get rid of her. Let's put it this way: she and Gothic glitter, if they were trying, he was trying to use them to intimidate me, and it didn't work. They were laughable, very laughable.
Ever since I stopped, I mean, I'm not saying I didn't react in the past. Yeah, but I did it in a funny way.
Oh, it was in a funny way. I guess the jury will get to see your funny reactions.
When I make fun of people, it's a lot different. So what? Why can't you laugh at yourself?
Why can't you? We make fun of you and you take people to court. You're such a hypocrite, dude. You're just like Gigi. It's okay if I do it, but people I don't like do it. But if people do it to me, I'm going to cry about it. I'm going to be a big crybaby. I'm going to fucking sue you. I'm going to fucking sue you. I'm so sick of that. So sick of fucking hearing it.
Yeah, that's true.
I know I've said it in the past. I'm so sick of fucking hearing it because I've learned so much about it.
True.
And I've learned how fucking broke all of you are.
No.
Thank you, Bruce Stark. Please help Gigi.
Please help Gigi not sue me, guys.
Okay, he's almost at 4,500. Let's try to get into 5,000 this week.
Please help Gigi not sue you. No, we're going to help Gigi to sue you. We want Gigi to sue your sorry ass. We do. This is the only way to get you to shut your mouth. Yeah. No, we want to help Gigi sue your ass.
Okay, he needs $15,000.
Oh, that stream he did with DC last March where he was screaming and calling her a cunt and stuff. Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Where's the fun? What's the point? Seriously, what's the point?
What's the point? What you're doing, Peppermouth?
And it's the same people that go in. I don't think their audience is growing. I really don't. The same people tune in every day to hear the P. And they're paying their money to call people the P word.
What? So what? People gave you money to harass disabled children and women.
Nobody. Only you do that. Nobody did that. They give Hussey money because they think he's entertaining. They think he's entertaining. Maybe he brightens their day.
You motherfucker. Guys, there's a super chat button there. My Cash App's up here. My Kickstarter will be floating through.
No. Instead, please give money to Gigi's GoFundMe. If you were, yes, please give money to Gigi's GoFundMe instead, and please do so anonymously. Or possibly you can support this channel. You can do so through PayPal. Those of you watching in replay, it's in the description box below. Rest assured, I keep all your information confidential. Or you can buy merch from my merch store. I've got sun hats available. Yay. Got sun hats available in time for summer solstice. Yeah. There. And that's my obnoxious e-begging portion of the show. And Begzy had a birthday recently. Yeah.
Anything's appreciated because all of it goes the same place.
And you want to bring them?
Yeah.
I would
To your peanut butter fund. To the fund of keeping Begzy from working an actual job.
bring up all of your moderators. I would love to see AK over there.
Oh, another woman that you've harassed.
I would love to see the Beths in there, the Scotts,
the Beths. You would like to see the Beths in there. You would like to see
Yes,
Beth.
please consider giving this.
Would you like to see Beth on the stand?
Free way to help your girl
under oath, telling them that you sought her information.
I heard about that.
Why you want her information? You're going to say
hear about that.
But you're a grown ass man. She's in another state. You live in a city of 8 million people.
My merch store. Thank you,
all of them. Bring them. Look at the people that she hangs with. When I had Bodega in my community, he never ever did anything shady that I'm aware of. When he did that one thing, I told him to delete it, which I'm not going to get into.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Duck someone. So I didn't see anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But she's surrounded by it, and she encourages them.
No, that's an untrue statement. That's untrue. So just see, this is your problem. Dear Hussey's attorney, reel him in. You're going to lose, dude. You're going to spend hundreds of hours working on this case, and you're going to get fucking nothing. I can't believe you did it on a contingency. That is so fucked up.
To find a cheaper. I think he's looking, Blinky.
Hey, Crystal. Good to see you. Welcome. They need to leave everyone alone. They're both freaks that need to get a life. Ron can't rattle that can anymore, so he has Clonka
URL?
everyone.
What about that?
What about
Sound
it?
Why
right,
don't they talk about
Crystal.
that? Why don't they talk about the tweets between Missy and the Tragic?
Good night, Kitty.
So now we have to talk about what you want us to talk about. Fuck you, dude. You're the one suing somebody, harassing them every day. What's your problem? You and Gigi act like everybody should just do what you want them to do, take your abuse, and then that's it. You don't see how absolutely crazy and entitled you are?
What?
Since that's your expertise.
I don't know. No more than you and Clonka, let's say. Yeah. You and your ilk. Take your ass down.
Since you like to talk about the P, she did call Tragic the P word. She did.
Yep, she did. So did he.
Past that. Why do you have such a problem?
So did Begzy. He did. This is how pathetic Tragic is, and this was our problem with him. After a whole year, Begzy and Clonka calling him a predator and a pedo. Tragic was such a tryhard, tried to get back into his reindeer games that he was so let that up.
Problem with that? Huh?
Mm-hmm. You said it, Sasha.
That fucking chair screaming for mercy. God, you've
Talk
taken.
about all you want, sweetheart.
Thank
Take
you.
your
This is
fucking
my
case.
short.
I'm not even a lawyer. I defeated one in court. Lisa, man.
Fun short content. No Girl World, though.
What a shitty fucking attorney. But you've taken your fucking case, dude.
I don't give a fuck.
Are your teeth loose?
Take your case because you wanted to use the case as the fucking content. You want to still use Clara as the content. You want to try to get money from both ends.
Oh, please, dude. We don't need to go to court to use you as content or to potentially make coin off your heads. We really don't.
Last laugh. She doesn't intimidate nobody. Everybody's fucking laughing at her. And get some teeth.
See,
thank you, Kala.
This is what I'm talking about when I'm saying you're taking your case.
Her in court. We will get the last laugh. She doesn't intimidate nobody. Everybody's fucking laughing at her. And get some teeth.
Okay, big guy. So
she's so worried about what she looks like on the outside. Like if you've noticed, she's always putting makeup on now, right?
Well, that's kind of what women do, right? You sit there as a 49-year-old bald man with a shitty wig on, stupid sunglasses, drunk as fuck, smearing lipstick all over your face in a Buffalo Bill style. And you're going to talk about people's makeup?
You go after people's looks all the time, you and your ilk. You are not one to talk. That's the first thing you go for is our looks.
Doesn't help. It's always about her bangs and her hair. And you know what? You saw the picture of her when she was getting out of bed last week. Oh, my stars. Oh, my stars. They didn't show the picture of the back of her head.
What, your hair is messy. Oh, what fucking hair? That's right.
I ain't never seen a disaster monster.
This is so good for your case where you fired up this 30-minute stream and harassed her.
Imagine laying in
bed. How's he harassing her?
And she talking about, next, that is when he talks to me. I bet he does. What man has ever started talking to her?
He's jealous as fuck, yo.
She's a hot mess. You need to fix your inside first. You need to go to therapy and ask why you so damn evil.
See, this is not going to help you. This is not going to help you. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I really don't. You go fire up a stream now and talk about how you're the victim of me giving you an honest opinion on your fucking rant here. Go ahead. I don't.
No, it's not about that. Oh my God, the deflection. Deflecting and obfuscating. Dang.
Give a fuck. This is great for his case. His attorney is not shitting his pants at home right now.
Nope.
Because I'm assuming he's done more of this. I'm assuming this is what he does every day, and that's why there's not a single solitary video on his Twitch channel.
Why are you so damn hurt in life that you
So maybe he's taking his attorney's advice. I don't know.
have to project and hurt other people? Because that's all you do. And it may
I
go
don't
ask
know.
in court.
We know you found an ambulance chaser who was willing to work for free. What happens if he drops you? Can he drop him in the middle of the case?
Yeah, an attorney can do that. Under certain circumstances, I think they can. But his attorney hasn't dropped him yet, as far as I know.
You've tanked it completely. How the fuck are you going to prove that you lost $30,000? So, okay, let's say you did. You lost $30,000 in a year. Are you allowed to make that much on Social Security? I'm just asking questions here, buddy. I don't think you thoroughly thought this through.
Thank you, Harmony.
That you didn't lose subscribers. You didn't lose members. People left on their own volition. That's what they did. And people are willing to.
With a little prodding from you and from Traffic and from Clonka. Yeah. Yeah. Harmony, thank you. If you wish to join the channel, it's $1.99 per month. If you can't find the join button, this is the link where you can join. Thank you. Clara's bangs look so bad. They do. I like how Beggs fashions what hair he has left around his bandana. Yeah, that side hair piece is pretty hilarious, isn't it, Sasha? Yeah. Oh, God, I got the hiccups. We're not going to be on much longer. We've been on for 3 hours. We're not going to be on that much longer.
Like the people that are here in my chat now that left your community on their own volition because they were tired of your abuse.
Sorry, hiccups.
She has to fix herself from the inside first, not the outside. Because the outside ain't no hope. Ain't no hope. Here we go. This is great.
Ain't no sunshine when he's gone. Okay,
hey, dude,
she has to fix herself from the inside first, not the outside. Because the outside ain't no hope. Ain't no damn hope.
Okay.
Maybe Care Bear. I don't know. But I'm getting nauseous talking about her. She's not even worth the energy.
He sat here for 26 minutes and basically defamed a lot and harassed a woman that he is taking to court. Wrap your head around that. Just wrap your dome around that.
Wrap your head around that.
Wrap your dome around that. Let's say I was suing Sherry, and every day I went online and just said the most fucked up shit about Sherry. I'm taking my case, bro. I'm taking my case. If I was suing you, Hussy, I wouldn't say a fucking word. I'd be mute. I would probably watch.
Well, I don't know, dude. It's more you that's got to worry about talking. You're sinking your own girlfriend's case. I agree, Hussy needs to stop talking about it online. I'll agree. Because I want to see him win. Yeah, I want to see him beat yours and Clonka sorry asses. That's what I want to see. But you, dude, you keep it up, dude. Keep it up. You're just making Hussy's case for him. Keep it up.
Watch you to see what the fuck you're saying and document it. That would be what I would be doing. That's what I would be doing.
She's really not. She's a waste. I think her content is a damn waste.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It hurts my brain.
Yeah, I'm sure everything hurts.
I don't know.
I'm sure
know.
I'm taking the trash out.
I don't call that entertaining. I don't call that fun. I don't call that.
What is this? What is this then?
Belonging on the internet.
You never know, eh, Sasha?
You want everybody off the internet, so like you and Gigi, want everybody off the internet, so only you could abuse people. But fuck you, dude. Fuck you. You involve my children in your hemisphere of creepiness. All right. All right. And I wish to God there was some way. If you were in Indiana, I'd fucking prosecute you. But you're in New York, and these internet laws are fucked up.
Because you can't you can't handle the big city. You can't handle a big city. Montreal is a lot smaller than Manhattan. Okay, maybe not an area, but definitely Manhattan is more populated than Montreal is. We're here in Manhattan is what, 9 million? And here in Montreal, it's God, I think if you include the surrounding areas surrounding the island, I guess we're about fourth, and other municipalities, we're about 4 million. Yeah, we're about 4 million. You wouldn't be able to handle yourself here, dude. You wouldn't be able to handle yourself here.
Exactly, Bundy.
Well, share
No,
that.
that kindness is thrown out the window.
Thrown
Thrown
out
out the
the
window.
I know.
What was that?
Yep. Oh yeah, Deep Piggins.
I don't call that entertaining.
I'm a Warbucks.
I don't call that
Pay pig.
belonging on the internet. I really don't.
Anyway, sexism, ageism, defamation, lying, harassment.
Talking about yourself again? That's very good. It's healthy. Now try to take care of those problems. Try to solve those problems.
Intimidation. Not my case, bro. It's not my case. It's your case. But just like when I tried to help you set up your Twitch channel and OBS and tried to help you make money and be successful instead of a bum and a grifter,
God, you and
you're going to just do whatever you want.
And credit for that. If anything, I think it was Depp that helped them set up. It was Depp that helped them set up. My God, the ego. The ego.
Ruin it like you always do.
No, you ruined it yourself.
Baby. Oh,
Pebbles, run. Run, girl. Run. Run, Pebbles. Hashtag free Pebbles. Come on, girl. Run, run, run.
What an absolute moron. What Dylan? I know.
I know. I know.
Thank you, Welfare Wig. That definitely didn't hurt his case. Anything else like that he's done? I'm not going to review it right now, but if he's done anything else like that, I want every bit of it.
Do you know? Do you know?
I want to show, the jury needs to be shown how a man, this victim of losing money, behaves. They're going to see it. They're going to be like, yeah, people probably don't want to be around you while you're attacking women, talking about their looks.
That's what you do. That is what you do. God, let the dog go.
Who wants to be in a community like that?
Look at the way he's like smothering this poor puppy. Smothering this poor puppy. We know when he's, whenever he's feeling in distress, you notice that when he's feeling in distress, he always goes for the poor puppy and he grabs her like this. Run, Pebbles, run. I know she is.
Oh, Wig.
She is.
What are you going to do, man? Like, what are you going to do? Just like hypothetically, you get countersued.
Yeah, exactly. You notice that too, eh, Sasha?
Then what? Like, seriously, bro, you're not thinking anything through.
It's actually cute on Pebbles. It's not cute on old Begzy. It's not cute on old
You're just like letting all of these trolls in your community wind you up. And they're going to watch you drink. And they're
I know the way Clonka puts batteries in your back, the way you're crushing. You keep moving about. You know what? Put Pebbles down. You don't want her to catch your whatever it is you got. God damn it. God damn.
They're going to watch you suffer just as they do MFW. It's the same thing with her. People just wind her up and get her drunk and laugh at her. That's all you're doing.
But there was a time, not saying it's a healthy way to do it and don't do it. But for a while, MFW turned that into something quite lucrative. Not that I suggest you do that. Don't do that. It's not healthy. And we see that MFW is paying the price for that with her health right now. Right? But just saying. She's made a lot more money than you will ever make at this, that you ever made, even at your top of your game before you lost your original channel, dude.
That's it. And now, watching all of you systematically ruin your lives one by one is glorious to me. Fuck it.
Yes, she is. Yes, she
Y'all
is.
try to ruin other people's lives.
God, yeah. Yeah.
Not a baby.
Alex, exactly.
But I've never in my life seen somebody file a case, a lawsuit, and then go online and harass and intimidate witnesses.
Nobody is harassing. Only you're doing that. Only you're harassing witnesses.
Information. I was like, I carried the burden of that guilt because it was my.
Here's the thing: his attorney is allowed. His attorney, just like her attorney, is allowed to question witnesses. They're allowed to talk to them, ask questions, all that lovely stuff for cross-examination. Yes, it's part of an attorney's job. Let's get that straight. That's not harassment. It's an attorney doing their job.
Chat that you went to and was stalking her in. And then you went to try to stalk her in real life by getting her information. Oh, I needed to call the police because I live in a city of 8 million people and they need to know that somebody on the internet called me a mean name in a chat room.
Probably, Beatrix. Oh, God, I hate RSM. Grape Stream News. MFW, what are you doing on with him?
Yeah, he acts like since he's the plaintiff, that he gets to just say and do whatever he wants. No, bro. I'm going to tell you again.
I know.
I should have told you to be quiet. You said this needs to end? Then shut the fuck up.
No, you shut it.
Jesus
Christ. It ends when you're quiet and silenced. Get it? When you and your girlfriend are silenced, that's when it's over. Not a moment sooner. Get it? Yeah.
I'm starting to wonder if you could even take care of yourself at this point. You're drinking yourself to death, just like other people. Your house is obviously dirty.
I don't know. You're taking way too many drugs, dude. You're taking way too many drugs. Like Clonka and Kratom and Delta 8 and God knows whatever else.
Clean up behind you. So it's
maybe opioids too.
I'm guessing, in my opinion. I don't know, bro. I mean, like, see you in court. A threat. You're just harassing the defendant. That's cool, man. That's cool. You can keep doing that because it doesn't really matter.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't really matter.
Oh, yes, it does.
The whole thing is bullshit from the beginning, just like everything you guys file.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Look at you. Look at you. What a wimp. Look at you trying to be all tough. You're trying to be all tough guy. Wimp. Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy.
Like everything else you file. And if the judge lets you wear those glasses and that wig, that is
actually, that's true. That's actually
you know what? Wear your wig and glasses.
That's actually true.
Show them who you really are.
But I refuse to watch
Grape Stream the glasses and the wig.
I absolutely refuse to watch him.
It's gonna be fun, kid. It's gonna be an experience. You ever been through one of these? It's gonna be an experience that you've never, ever partaken in before. But oh well, whatever. He pretended to stop drinking. Bless his heart. Bless his little heart.
Why are you so concerned? Whether Hussy drinks or not, or whether Gigi drinks or not, or whether MFW, that's already established he's an alcoholic. She's even admitted as such. But we have no such proof regarding Hussy and Gigi. And even if they were, what concern is that of yours, Mr. Clonka? Mr. Clonka? I am convinced he crushes them and snorts them.
Bless his little heart.
Absolutely.
Always talking about little boys. It's just weird.
Yeah, he's been talking about Hussy drinking. He has.
Why is it always little boys? It's weird, bro. It is. It is. It's never about my content. It's never about the topic.
No, nobody cares. He's not talking about your kid. He's not.
It's never about that. It's always about little boys.
Nobody mentions little boys any more than you do. It's disgusting. In fact, every time you say little boy, I cringe. Wonder why that is. Every time you mention little boy, I cringe. My skin fucking crawls. It really does. Only you when you say it. Currently, that is. It makes my skin crawl.
We're fucking little boys. Fucking pepper tail little boy.
Oh, look, such a tough guy. Loser. Such a tough guy. Go get a job. Go be a real man like you like to say you are. Oh, wait, you're unemployable. Get a job digging a ditch. Go dig ditches.
Wow. You guys are weird and gross. I know that much.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah, if you're on the app, the chat will censor you. If you're on the browser, it won't. Yeah. Just a little tip for you. There's my Kickstarter, guys. Check it out. We have 60 days to raise 10 grand. We are nearly one
Yeah, I
way
agree
there.
with you, Ardia.
If anything, do it to prove that this is a better venture than Gigi trying to sue me because his fee-fees are hurt.
It's not because you just want to make sure he's as unemployable as you are. That's what you want to do. You just want to make sure Gigi is as unemployable as you. That's all you want. Yes.
If he does sue me, I can't wait to show that fucking revenge porn bullshit.
Oh, really? The
You know
revenge porn that you do?
You know, like, it's like, dude, he fucking accused me of revenge porn and it never happened. And he knows it.
No, it did. It's happened for many years. You threatened to release nudes, and you have released nudes, not just Silvana, but others. Get that straight. Now, I don't know if the store is going to be in Clara's name or the brick and mortar place. Would be something terrible if no landlord would want to rent out to you guys. Wouldn't want that to happen now, would we? No.
Dumbass. It's on the internet, guys. Leave it on the fucking internet. Sam Yaba.
No, you just want your bully pulpit unscathed. That's all you want, is your bully pulpit unscathed. We're here to tell you, enough. That's not going to happen. This ends when you and Clonka are silenced for good. Got it? Got it? Get that through your thick skull. There.
Gigi, Belinda, Hussy, Fedora. Keep it on the internet. You fucking.
No. How about this? No. You go IRL, we go IRL. Okay, some of us will go IRL. Not saying who or what, because everybody is free to do what they like, and I don't speak for others on that case. But no, how about this? You need to shut it. And that means legally. Taking you to court. Taking your sorry ass to court. Yes. Get you off that bully pulpit there. Off that bully pulpit. No, you were never a father. I'm going to say it again. This, I'm pretty sure, does not contravene YouTube terms of service. You were never a father. You use your sons as get out of jail free cards, ways to fluff up your bully pulpit. Way to grift money. Yeah. From the government and from your viewers, yeah. Because poor baby can't get a job. Most dangerous man. Oh no, work is too dangerous for me. I can't get a job. I'm a real man, but I can't get a job. Work is too dangerous for me. Sorry, like I said, I don't have the sophisticated setup that Belinda has, so I got to play all the parts myself. Moo. Smelling like cow, I bet. I bet it smells like cow.
Weirdos. You guys keep going into people's real lives, and it's not normal behavior. It's called stalking and aggravated harassment. You're not investigating anything. You guys do this to fucking terrorize people. That's it.
I don't want a brick and mortar store.
I'm not going away. You'll never shut me up. So you just got to accept that. Either stop watching me or learn to handle me. So, anyways, guys, that's all I've got.
What was I thinking?
Right now, we'll be live on Live Me later. I want to play some Geeter.
You don't know how to play the guitar. I play it better than you do, and that's with 2 pop strings. Yeah.
I want to play some guitar.
You don't know how to play the guitar.
Because Hussy basically just slandered and defamed me and said, all I do is whatever the fuck he just made up. No, it's not.
No. He was accurate. You couldn't even say the accusations, supposedly, that you're accusing of. You couldn't even say it because it doesn't exist. There we go.
I reviewed your video. I gave you my honest opinion. I didn't lie. I didn't harass you. I didn't threaten you. I gave you an honest opinion. If you don't like me,
you tried to bully him.
Stop being one.
You tried to bully him, to stop the legal proceedings, to stop Gigi from pursuing legal proceedings. No, you bullied him. But luckily you got me, a tough guy. Dare you to come to Montreal.
If you want it to stop, shut the fuck up. It's that easy. It is that easy. It stops for
Dare you to come to Montreal. And by the by, dude, just so you know, here in Canada, you're not allowed to walk around with a gun, huh? Just so you know, better leave the firearms at home. Yep. Leave the firearms at home. Can't walk around with a gun here.
you when you stop. You don't stop. It's you who has continued it.
No, it's you who continues, but we're going to make sure that you stop. We are going to make sure that you stop. Yeah. Get a job. Get a job. Oh no, it's too dangerous for me. Clara, the Doris says I'm not a real man. It is Raven Star. It is. It sure is. Find solace in the fact that all he is doing is screwing up the case for. I know. He is hands down the most insecure. Exactly. I got to ask why the materials of the exterior being emphasized by him so much in the rare Connorsville. I know, eh? Hussey could simply say what color shirt Negs is wearing, and Negs would be all defamation. Yes, exactly, right? Exactly. Just odd why not saying I rented a store. Dare him. Hey, Josette, good to see you. Dare him to come out to the south. He wouldn't make it out. We don't tolerate his kind. I don't doubt that, Josette. Somehow I don't doubt that. Kala, yes. Speaking of which, you want to try to eradicate bullying on this side of the internet, please consider donating to TG's legal fund and his GoFundMe, and please do so anonymously. And thank you again, Kala. If you wish to support the channel and avoid the troll, avoid YouTube taking your cut, that here is my PayPal link. And rest assured, I keep all your information confidential. Yeah, there we go. And this is my merch store. I have got some new sun hats, and I've got sandals, slides. Got slides that match with the sun hats, even. Just in time before summer solstice. Thank you, Kala, for putting the link. And this is my drama-free second channel. It's a shorts channel where we do afternoon drives with Mr. Me, walking tours, and other experiences, and we take you along for the ride. So it's a fun channel. We've already hit our first 100 subscribers. Thank you again, Kala. He would just be laughed at in Seattle. Probably would. He probably would. I always wanted to visit Seattle. See, I'm going to get my passport this summer, and I hope to do a few trips to the United States. Probably not the Pacific Northwest. It's a little far, and I don't have money for that, but I'm hoping to start with the Northeast. Yeah, which is a lot closer to here. Yeah. But I've heard Seattle is beautiful. Yeah. So anyways, let's get rid of this. Because we're done with that. And I've already been on for 3 hours and 22 minutes. So I'm going to spend the last few minutes with you guys. But first of all, give me a minute. I'm going to put you on mute for a second. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Thank you. These are my other social media platforms if you wish to follow me. Yeah. And yes, absolutely. Please hit the thumbs up if you haven't already done so. It's a free way to help your girl out. Yeah. Yeah. It's a free way to help your girl out. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Yes. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for all being here today. So anyways, as far as the crumble is concerned, that's going to take a while, if at all, unfortunately. That's going to take a while, if at all, because I was having all kinds of issues with it earlier today. So just all kinds of issues because it's difficult. But I'll get back to you when and if that happens. I do have to eventually get the crumble up and running in the event this channel gets shut down because Begzy and his ilk are trying to, and the Clonka are all trying to get my channel shut down. They're feverishly trying to get my channel shut down. There's a stream that I took down. Yeah. That probably stuff I shouldn't be saying on YouTube. Probably shouldn't. I don't know. Probably, maybe, shouldn't have said on YouTube. But I make no apologies about it because I stand by every word I said. I stand by every word I said, yeah. So anyways, thank you so much for stopping by. I don't know. I'll probably go live tomorrow because on the weekend it might be a bit difficult. I don't know what Mr. Me and I have planned besides a laundromat and errands. God, our lives are exciting, aren't they? So anyways, yeah, I'm probably going to go live tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you, Raven Star. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Jill. It's just Jill for joining the channel and or rejoining the channel, I should say. And thank you again, Ms. Rain Seattle. Ms. Rain Seattle, thank you so much again for your generous super chat from earlier. It is much appreciated. For those watching in replay, if you wish the ways to support the channel, all my socials are in the description box below. I will catch you all probably tomorrow. I'm not sure at 100%, but I'll say probably. Tomorrow, maybe we'll talk about YTR tomorrow. Maybe we'll talk about Traffic. We haven't talked about him in a while. So maybe we will review Traffic tomorrow. Who knows? So, yeah, because we can, yeah. You groomed your dog today? Right on, right on, right on. So anyways, please take care of yourselves and each other. And if there's somebody in your midst who is alone or at risk, please take the time to look in on them. Give them a call, message them on social media if they've got it. Because sometimes just lending a sympathetic ear to that person can make all the difference in the world to them. Have a great evening, everybody. Thank you. And remember, please give a thumbs up on the way out the door if you haven't already done so. Yeah, thank you. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.